I feel like I've forgotten how ears work as I'm trying to draw this.
I think if the Eevee survives the Wild West showdown,
Yeah.
I think we're gonna go Umbreon.
Oh wow, Liam, you are quick on the
Holy
draw.
shit, you're here already, huh? Hey, bud.
You are ready and prepared.
You were here before my Twitch showed up. Welcome to the chat room. That's how fast. It was by chance, man. So when I go live, it tells me, like, welcome to the chat room right as I go live. And before that message popped up, I saw Evil M. Hello.
Just like the fastest draw in the West. I'm like so proud of this little comic I'm working on. I was like actually patient and like wrote out a script and like drafted what I wanted, like the composition of all the panels to look like.
You're unstoppable.
And like I literally never do that, and it's like amazing how putting in just prep work makes everything so much easier. I wish I wasn't so like full of hubris all the time. I was like, I can just wing it, it's fine. And then I get so frustrated because I don't know what I'm doing, and then I just abandon it.
That's so funny.
And it's like, if I just put in like the 5 seconds it takes to like do a little bit more effort.
I think for now we're just gonna take the EXP share off of you for now, so that we grind
don't
faster.
Don't overlevel or anything?
Well, it's honestly just about grinding a little bit. Oh, shit. Okay, this is a
little... Oh, right, true, because it divides it across.
Yeah. Okay, this should make it fine. Okay, yeah, we're totally fine. Dude, the random barrels are my fucking nightmare, man.
Yeah.
They're such an issue.
Quit.
Like, they just roll out at you, and you're like, please.
Please leave me alone.
I don't want to be rolled out.
I am quite happy with where my roll is. It does not need...
I will say, Liam, I've started to plan out with the resources that we have what I hope to be our final team, and it's looking good.
That's good.
It's looking good. I've said this so many times, but like I really do mean it when I say like your goal in a platinum Nuzlocke is to try and figure out how to beat the Garchomp at the end of the road. Like that is the goal. That is all you have to do. If you can do that, you can win the run.
Yeah.
If you can't do that, you're gonna lose because it's there and there's you have to fight it. There just is nothing you can do about it.
No wiggle room.
Toxic Stall is harder than you think because she has full restores. She has a lot of full restores. So Toxic Stall requires trying to figure out how to first get rid of the full restores, which is an issue. Super scary. Especially in a run, remember, where you can't use items. Like you can get like an Umbreon with probably actually I don't even know if you can get Protect because it might be a Premier League thing, like a end game thing. But if you can get Protect, then you could have like Toxic Protect, Moonlight, Taunt or something.
Yeah.
But if you can't swing the if you can't like heal anything else, it's just not gonna be enough to like Toxic Stall out a Garchomp.
Yeah.
Garchomp will 2-hit KO the Umbreon. Moonlight is level 70 something on Umbreon. I think that's around where Cynthia's Pokemon are. I think we're gonna be allowed to get to level 70. I want to say her Garchomp's like in the 70s, but I could be wrong. Actually, no, I think I am wrong because I think they're actually closer to like 58 or 60 or something like that. I think the end game comes pretty quick in this game.
Okay.
But yeah, so we got problems. You know, the best case scenario is like probably burning it
Yeah.
if we can.
Yeah.
But even that's going to be like a fucking issue. It's a complicated road that we have to walk.
Yeah.
Not to mention, like, the rest of her team's also fucking crazy. Like, she has a Spiritomb, which has no weaknesses. She has Lucario, which is an insanely strong Pokemon. She has a Togekiss, which is also an insanely strong Pokemon.
Holy shit.
She has, I think, a Roserade, which is, like, while not as crazy as the rest of them, like, fucking, like, probably the third strongest grass type she could have in this region.
Yeah.
Like, there's issues. We got big problems. Now, the upside, now this might be the downside, depending on how you view Nuzlocke and the goal. The goal when you get to the end is to win.
Yeah.
So, at the champion fight, especially at Cynthia, it's kind of time to start sacrificing Pokemon.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we are not going to have a full team of 6 when we deposit our Pokeballs at the end.
I feel like that is an optimistic, like a sort of willfully optimistic.
Exactly.
A little ignorant.
Yeah. It's just not likely.
Unrealistic, that's the word.
That's the word, yeah.
I was like, what's the phrase?
So yeah, I've been thinking a lot about that. I've also been thinking about our upcoming encounters.
Yeah, true.
I'll tell you this. In Veilstone, we're going to get a Porygon.
Ooh.
And we have, I believe... Yeah, we have the upgrade to turn it into a Porygon 2 immediately.
Ooh.
And then we will turn it into a Porygon Z after that. Because in the... I believe the Dubious Disc is in the Galactic HQ in this game.
Ooh, okay.
And we took out trade evolutions, I'll remind you, in this ROM. So,
true.
We don't need to. We just need to level them up holding the item.
Yeah.
So we can get a Porygon Z as early as like level 20.
Okay.
For the Porygon. So that's really good. Porygon Z is a super strong Pokemon. Like, just really, really good. We could probably just bite this twice. Yeah.
Man, I am getting really frustrated with this one panel. I think I'm going to need to come back to it later.
Always a valid strat.
I was like, I don't know what to do with you right now, my guy.
Ooh, Dragon Rage on Gyarados is pretty fucking good,
making
actually.
me angry.
I forgot he got that. This might be a strat, actually. Huh. Have to look at that. We're also, I hate to say it, we might also be looking at a potential sacrifice in the Fantina gym.
Oh, yeah.
We might need something to switch into to take, to get, like, momentum back after. So, like, my current concept is, let me just show you. My current concept is we will lead with Humanus.
Yeah.
Against Duskull. He'll get intimidated. All of his attacks are physical. He's a horrible attack stat. He won't do anything to Humanus.
Yeah.
Be a good start. We'll get the bites off. He might burn Humanus, but that's not a problem. Like, it sucks, but it's not really an issue.
It's manageable.
Yeah. If he's looking rough when Haunter comes in, we will switch to Riley.
Yeah.
We're also, if we do switch to Riley, we're going to Stealth Rocks just to help with the Mismagius.
Yeah.
And then we'll bite the Haunter. The Haunter's not really a problem.
Yeah.
I'm not really worried about the Haunter. It has physical attacks. Riley's defense is out of control. So, it's not an issue.
Cannot be tamed.
Yeah.
Cannot be stopped.
Not even a little bit. The Cincher, obviously, is our dear friend Slime Retro. But the problem is, if we have to swap into the Mismagius, it's gonna have to tank a Shadow Ball on entry. And then I think it'll 2-hit KO the Mismagius with bites. So it'll need to be able to take 3 Shadow Balls, which I don't think it can do. Ooh. Especially if we get the health or the special defense drop, which is always, it's a 10% chance every Shadow Ball to drop your special
Yeah.
defense.
I guess we're just gonna have to hope for like the timing to be like exactly right.
Basically, let me pull up the. I'm actually gonna damage calculate this. We're gonna have Miss Magius at level 26 with Shadow Ball. I believe the AI should always click Shadow Ball.
Yeah.
But I don't know that for sure. But I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, like that sounds like a thing that makes sense.
We're gonna assume it's gonna use its best move every turn because we don't want to prepare for something else.
Yeah, like prepare for the worst.
Exactly. And then if it's slightly better, it's like, okay, well, great.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
Like.
So we have Bite and we have Dragon Rage as moves. Bite is going to end up doing more damage. Shadow Ball is a guaranteed 4-hit KO. It might work, but we'd have to not get any special defense drops. Because let's say I did get a special defense drop. Then it's a guaranteed 3-hit KO.
Okay.
Does 40% damage on a high roll.
And like, is it possible for that to happen like every time?
Yeah.
Like the special.
It's super
defense
unlikely, but it's
But,
definitely
like,
possible.
It
It also it could crit.
Oh, true.
And if it crits, we're in like a lot of trouble.
Yeah, like that's gonna be a whole.
Its
problem.
speed, it should be faster than us as well. So we're always taking a Shadow Ball if we're clicking a move.
Yeah.
Miss Magus doesn't have a lot of HP, you're right, but it does have, I believe at that level, about 85. It looks like from my damage calc. 75, actually. Or regardless, the Bite, because Gyarados' attack is just out of fucking control, the Bite actually does more damage than Dragon Rage, believe it or not. Because it's super effective.
Okay.
Dragon Rage, again, sorry if you already know this, but Dragon Rage always does 40 damage. That's like the thing. That's like its move. That's what the move does.
I will say to you, never, like, if you're going to say a fact about how Pokemon works or how stats work, assume I do not know.
Fair enough, fair
Because I
enough.
know literally nothing.
Sir Angel 1980, thank you for the hydrate and the follow, my friend.
Hello,
I appreciate
and welcome to the pile.
Welcome to Nuzlocke. We're playing for Fantina right now. Water, water, water. I'll even do it twice.
Hydrate yourself.
Thank you.
I will hydrate alongside you.
Yeah, please.
I probably need to hydrate as well.
Yeah, I mean, it really feels like the thing about Gyarados is that like it's the only Pokemon we have with like actually like really good stats.
Yeah.
So I can't
like,
risk losing it. Like it's too important.
Yeah, like that's so critical for endgame.
It's so important. Yeah.
Like that's a game changer. And like even if we survive with Gyarados dying, like
it would be a huge. Do you have LinkedIn? Twitch man, do you have LinkedIn? Hello, Aislinn.
Nice.
I do have a LinkedIn, but currently I'm struggling to regain access to it because I made it with my university email, and that email does not exist anymore.
Oh shit.
They deleted them after we graduated, so
That's fucked. I still have access to mine.
I'm fighting with LinkedIn to get my. Basically, for whatever reason, they were like, "Hey, we flagged your account for being weird, and you need to answer your email to get access to it." And so I had to contact them and be like, "I don't have access to that email." And now they're like, "Okay, well, it's a whole process to get it back." So.
Yeah, it's like a whole thing you gotta do.
Yeah, it's a problem. So.
I'm sorry, man.
Okay, thank you. No problem. No problem. I'm so curious as to why you're wondering, but I know that you're already gone.
Getting mom on a mission.
She like the popular burger chain Frequently, if Aislinn appears, she is in and out.
Ooh. Oh,
Oh, she is still here. Bye, Ace. Hi, Ace. Well, if you're still here, I'd love to know what you want my LinkedIn for. Is there like a job application you're looking at? Oh, you texted me, didn't you? Do you have Indeed? I do. Hello, babes. Hello, M. Alright, I'll text you after the stream. Or on break or something. Or you can just text me now, because it's a pretty chill game. I can respond to a text.
Yeah, we're vibing. We're just having a good time.
I'm just laughing at everyone going, hi Ace, hi M, hi Lem. It's all over the place.
Everyone gets to greet each other. Everyone
Exactly.
gets a warm welcome to the fire.
Hi Dill, hi M.
Hi,
I see you're excited today. Here's a quick question. If you're in chat or Andy, feel free to answer as well. Who here has 10,000 points? Zoe is also not here yet, and neither is Jay. But
I have 9.6.
9.6. So you're very close.
I might hit 10 as we go.
Especially if you get a good bet in.
Yeah. I have been notoriously really bad at getting good bets in.
That's fair.
The past 3 bets I've done, I've lost points.
Liam has 15,000 channel points.
Oh my god.
Liam, I gotta, it makes me wonder. I mean, we've talked a little bit about this, but have you considered, I know you talked about, you were asking about clarification on how to kill a Pokemon. You are the only one who's going to save that Eevee if the time comes.
Yeah, like you are the one.
You are the sole defender. Lol, yeah. I know. Okay, fair enough.
You're the champion of Eevee.
Oh, bud. Why you gotta
hey,
grinding?
If we get the Eevee before Jay gets into chat, you have free reign.
Well, and I know James does not have 10,000 points.
That's true.
James currently does not have 10,000. I mean, the gym is gonna be we have to do the gym first, and there will be bets. So,
yeah. It's a risky gambit.
That's the time to make points. Is you gotta guess right for the gym.
Go get pizza.
Enjoy acquiring pizza, my friend.
Pizza.
By the way, this is my favorite Pokemon, low-key Pokemon skill check. At level 26, Gyarados learns Leer, which is hilarious because it's something that a level 5 Turtwig knows.
Yeah.
Not Turtwig, but you get the point. It's a very low-level move.
Early
but,
shit.
So a lot of people are like, no, I don't want to teach my Gyarados Leer. But the skill check is you used to have Splash on this thing, which literally does nothing. So there's no point to not take Leer. It may come up.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe that's the play.
What, focus on Leer?
No, I mean, I was thinking we'll have to see. There's a potential that if we could get a Leer off on the Mismagius before we switch, I think Slime Retro will be able to one-shot it.
Ooh, that's tasty. If we can get that. Oh shit! Sorry, the nib of my pen my tablet pen went away for a second. I was like, oh god, did I lose it? But it's have it. I think I need to just suck it up and super glue it. I don't know if that's a bad idea. I do need new nibs. Isaac is speaking to me from across the room. Being like, just buy new ones. Just do it. Take care of yourself. You do not need to struggle. You do not have to buy me new, tablet nibs. You don't have to do it, though. It's fine. I don't care how much money it is. You still do not have to buy it from me. Sorry, I'm having like one-sided conversation
That's okay. That's okay.
about tablet nibs. This is like not actually related, but do you enjoy the candy nibs?
Yeah, I do.
I love them. They're so good. I feel like they're pretty underrated. Yo, have you ever had licorice covered in chocolate before?
No.
It like sounds like it'd be gross, but it's actually kind of great.
It sounds all right. Like it's
Like
weird, but it's like
it's weird. It's weird, but it works. Like I've had it before, where it's like chocolate dipped, like licorice dipped in milk chocolate,
Right.
and it like it's pretty good. It's like it's definitely not an all the time thing, but like
Right.
as a fun little treat, like it's just like kind of funky and
I
like
mean, that sounds all
super
right.
sweet. And like I don't know, I have like a ridiculous sweet tooth.
Very fair. I
Like trying
do not
to.
have like the biggest sweet tooth.
That's fair.
Um. Oh, sorry. What?
Oh, I was like having the craziest sweet tooth because it's definitely like a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
I just like sugar. It's a problem.
Who were you
Like,
just joined by?
Hello there.
Hello.
hello.
Apologies for my lateness, but I have
You're good.
arrived.
You're totally fine. We are just doing some grinding.
Sweet.
Says
Nobody. I didn't miss any deaths.
Luckily, no, not yet.
Oh, okay. That's good.
No tragedies yet. We're just sort of talking what Dylan's plans are going into the next fight.
Some
And, like,
pre-fight strategies.
Big
yeah,
time.
I have contributed nothing because I know nothing.
All right, kid. Here's how it's gonna be. We're gonna hit him fast. We're gonna hit him hard.
I'm very
Hopefully
happy
they'll
to
listen.
serve as like your rubber duck though for like just talking to figure out.
Oh, thank you for the tier 1, dear friend. Also, yeehaw.
Oh wait, do I need to re-up
You don't need to do
my
anything.
sub? Okay, I'm gonna just make sure. Oh, I just have to wait until it's up, but there's 5 days remaining, so I'll
Okay, cool.
make sure to update that next week.
Yes.
Thank
that
you.
good old Prime
Yeah.
subscription.
Ye old Prime.
Hi, Jem.
Hello, Jem. We listen. It's I gotta say it's. Oh God, this is probably about to die. Holy crap! How close was this? Okay, 20 health.
I don't think poison kills in 4th gen.
I think it might. Okay, I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like it's a Gen 5 thing where they made it stop.
So poison stopped hurting you outside of battle in 5th gen, but I think it stopped killing you in 4th gen.
Okay, well that would be good, but I can't not test it.
You are still alive, I believe.
You're
Googling it
still
right
alive,
now.
Jem. I think you're still alive.
We have not had
Oh.
not had any deaths so far.
Yes,
this
sorry. Yes,
stream.
you are still a strong member of the team, although unfortunately you will not be any use in the next fight because you're weak to everyone, and
But
your
it means
defense
you get
is
to have
abysmal.
a nice little nap in the PC.
Yeah.
Just have a nice little PC spa day.
Oh, thank God, says Jem.
Am I gonna be in this fight? I can't remember if that was like part of the
So you
strategy or
are the weird thing about Ghost, like Dragon, it is weak to itself.
Yes,
So
that's true.
unfortunately, I cannot risk you because
That's true, yeah.
you could get to a Haunter, and like we probably will still like level you up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But frankly, it's like not worth the risk when I could just have a Pokemon that has a super effective move that doesn't get super effectively hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I honestly like forgot what type of gym we were going up against.
Yeah, Ghost.
Like for a second there, and I was like, oh right, yeah, that would be bad.
Honestly,
So-
it's like a not great matchup for our current team.
Yeah.
Yeah, putting Fantina third was an interesting choice.
It was. I mean, thank goodness they didn't still give her Gengar like with Morty.
Yeah.
That would have been an issue.
Because in Diamond and Pearl, you didn't fight Fantina on your first visit to Hearthstone City.
No.
It is that fairy gem.
Also, to answer your questions from earlier, according to Bulbapedia, 4th generation, it brings a Pokemon to 1 HP and then cures them.
Okay, cool. So I can stop using potions.
Yes.
Cool.
They changed it in 4th gen. 3rd gen was the last game where it could kill you.
Okay, sweet. Thank you. So... Sorry, one second. Yeah, so basically, right now the strategy is that we're gonna lead Luxio.
Good strategy.
It will intimidate the Duskull, and it might get burned, but really that's not the end of the world. I'm not like Luxio is probably just a Duskull Pokemon.
I'm assuming it knows. Yeah, it knows Bite.
It knows Bite.
That should be fine.
Yeah. Like it's a weird situation because Luxio doesn't have great defense. But
Are we past the point where Machop learns Foresight?
No. Machop, I actually think... Well, actually, yeah, we are probably past it, but it might know it. No, it has Focus Energy.
Dang it. Okay.
Regardless, unfortunately, it just doesn't have good matchups against any of them.
Yeah.
Because Miss Magius has Confusion, or Psybeam.
Yeah, and then Drifblim's a flying type.
Drifblim is not in this one.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that was Diamond Pearl.
That's so confusing to me because her whole design is clearly Drifblim inspired.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Although honestly, it still kind of fits the Miss Magius design.
Yeah, it's so ghastly. I'll give you that much.
Yeah. But so yeah, it's Haunter, Duskull, Miss Magius.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay, here are the roadblocks. Miss Magius is a good Pokemon. It has good stats. And it's probably like the first Pokemon we fought in a gym that's just like strong stat line. Hello.
I believe Zoe just joined us.
I believe so. But anyway, so yeah, Miss Magius has a really strong stat line. Oh, Jay's a little blown out? Okay. I can lower Jay a little bit.
Yeah, I'm on a different computer, so...
No worries.
Sound could adjust things.
Man, I love drawing really intense expressions. It's so fun. It's just like...
Hello!
Hello!
Sorry I'm late.
No, you're good.
You're okay.
We're literally just chilling and grinding and talking to chat, so like, you didn't miss anything?
I didn't miss any, and like nobody died.
Nobody died.
No one's died.
No new catches, no new deaths, like we're just grinding.
I was also late, Zoe, don't worry about it.
I went to go get a tea, and I was like, surely this won't take more than 20 minutes.
Then
I got talking to my neighbor, and I got a cucumber from the community garden.
Oh, heck yeah.
If anybody has, I think I'm going to make like a cucumber salad or something.
Ooh.
Nice.
What kind of cucumber salad?
Don't know.
I know.
Cucumber.
One Isaac does pretty much every day is like just cucumbers with balsamic and feta.
I have both of those things. Okay.
It's so tasty. It's like super simple, and like you just sprinkle a little bit of salt on top of it. If you want to be super fancy, you could smash the cucumber beforehand.
Ooh.
I might just chop it, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. I think I've settled down on the strategy now.
And when I mail it to myself, I'll smash it with a hammer. Or to save on postage, I could use this, a poison.
So we're gonna do... Why did that... What? You little... Okay. One moment. I don't know why that did that.
Technical difficulties?
Well, not really, but like it's just like a... Bah humbug.
Not to take away from what's happening, but I really want to nail down, because now you're making me think about it. Her original plan was to turn him into a bug and then put the bug in the box and then mail the box to herself, and then smash. Oh no, she was gonna put the box inside another box.
Yes, that's
important. And then
important.
mail the bigger box to herself, unbox it, and then smash the smaller box with a hammer.
Yeah.
But she can't afford postage.
Yeah, she's to save on postage.
She's just gonna poison it.
Do you ever think about how The Emperor's New Groove might be the best movie ever made?
Yeah, it's
'Cause,
pretty
like,
freaking
Do you ever
good.
think about the fact that that's Eartha Kitt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, Eartha Kitt is incredible.
I love Yzma, and every single time one of these like Disney villain like board games or whatever comes out and doesn't include Yzma, I get a little bit angry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, Patrick Warburton is Kronk.
It's just a perfect cast.
It's so good.
I feel like we should say Kronk is Patrick Warburton because
No,
he
you're
could
right.
be in anything ever, and I'd be like, Kronk?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
You're
honestly.
correct.
Kronk playing Patrick Warburton.
Kronk has Lemony Snicket.
It's so cool that
Kronk's
Kronk
in
has
Seinfeld.
like decided to change his name and become a human.
Amazing.
Technology is amazing. They were able to like transform a
like-
cartoon character
it's
into
like
a human being.
Kronk,
like the,
Kronk went turbo, but in a good way.
Yeah.
It's like the episode of Community where Subway becomes a person and enrolls in
Yeah.
Glendale Community College.
Oh god.
Whack.
And Britta falls in love with Subway. It's a very funny episode.
I love that episode.
I fucking
It's
love
very
that
good.
show so much. Anyway, so here's the plan.
Yo, you
So
talk.
you mentioning tea makes me want tea, so I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
do
go
that.
get some tea.
I'll be right.
Yo, you talk Grottle Stealth Rocks? Smart
Yes.
move.
And then just
So we're-
like held up his hands and like ran into the kitchen. So I guess I'm not making tea for myself.
It's like
So the plan is we're gonna go Riley first.
nice,
Put the stealth rocks down.
good.
Because that should help a little bit, and then we're gonna bite the dust call until it dies. Then
Good plan.
Hunter's gonna come in, and we're gonna use Humanist to kill it with bite.
Okay.
Man, this is where we wish we had a fire type to switch in on Will-O-Wisps.
Yeah, for sure. Or even a Pecha. I think it's
Or
Pecha.
even a pet. No, it's Rost.
Yes, you're right. A
Pecha
raspberry.
is for poison.
Yes. Regardless, we don't. So that sucks. But the nice thing is that Haunter, because it's got really bad defenses and stealth rocks, I think we can one-shot it.
Nice.
Then, and this is where it gets tricky. Admittedly, this is where it gets tricky. We're gonna have to play this part by ear, but my hope is if we can get one Leer off on Miss Magius, we can one-shot it with the bite from Zoe.
Nice.
If
You
we
know-
can't,
I forgot that I'm a Gyarados. I'm
know,
so excited.
You're almost at the level. You might be at the level where a Dragon Rage could just take one of them out.
I thought about it. We're not.
Oh,
We're just above it. Miss Magius has 75 HP.
rip.
I've done the math. I've really thought about this fight.
You've had like a week, so. I don't
Yeah.
think-
Yeah. I
So
love that I'm a little ghastly. I'm just like a little.
you're just a
guy.
little ball of gas with some eyes and teeth.
Honestly, that's like my ideal physical form. It's just like a cloud of vapor with teeth.
Dylan, you saw
I
that? Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say Liam says, "Oh yeah, it's all coming together."
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
all
it's all
coming.
coming together.
I am a spooky cloud.
Did you? I know you saw that art piece I sent you that I saw on Twitter, Dylan, of the like Ghastly and a like Gengar mech.
Yes.
Oh my
Fucking
God,
phenomenal.
Artists are so good.
Artists are actually
Also,
amazing.
my ideal form is also like a little fish that turns into a big dragon.
Yeah.
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 Mood.
I feel like it's the like Pokemon version of that meme that's like, don't you ever get tired? Don't you ever just want to go ape shit?
Yeah.
I always just think of be careful of who you make fun of in middle school.
Yep.
Yeah.
I forgot about this fucking Mario Party ass.
Ring.
Like,
I forgot they changed this puzzle too.
yeah, from
Interesting.
the doors.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
I have Gyarados that I'm relying on heavily in Sword and Shield right now. By
Yeah.
the way, I've played like probably 75 hours of Sword and Shield since we last talked. It's the only thing that I've done all week.
Proud of you.
Good job.
And the like dex like description for why can't I remember the little fish's name?
Magikarp?
Magikarp, the like description for Magikarp is the weakest and most pathetic Pokemon in the entire region.
Yep.
Which is uncalled for.
I want to see.
It's so mean.
I want to see
funny.
what is it in Platinum? Magikarp living for many years can leap a mountain using Splash. The move remains useless though.
That's fine.
It's very good.
At least it's not like you're weak and pathetic and I hate you.
I mean,
True.
yeah, I mean, I know that, I know it's inspired by a myth.
Yes.
Because there's like a myth of like a carp that climbs a waterfall and becomes a dragon.
Yeah.
And that's supposed to be Magikarp.
Yeah.
Also, he is the weakest because Sunkern isn't in that region.
True. What do you guys mean by blown out?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Like, can I get some clarification?
You're like clipping, he's like peaked out at the top of the audio, so it sounds really like crackly.
Okay.
His audio is like peaking.
Okay, sorry. Really quick. No one else talk for a second. James, can you say words?
Hello?
Okay.
Do I sound weird on Discord too, or
not really?
You sound like you're louder than everyone else, and like I don't know how to explain it, but like when like in Audacity, like if an audio is really like peaky, it starts to like all of the sounds become like
here,
like it becomes super bassy.
Yeah. Here, I adjusted my sensitivity a bit. That might help.
Let me know, chat.
That's also for Discord. Is that?
Yeah, it'll come through for Twitch as well. That's way better. Okay.
It's
much better actually.
Yeah, I just need to yeah, I'm just playing with that sensitivity bar. I can also lower my input volume, so that might.
Don't worry about lowering your input volume because like I also am doing that on like the stream end.
I'm doing that more for Discord's sake as well.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because I could hear it too. Like I could tell too. I just assumed that it was something to do with your mic, like that you were using a bad mic or something.
Is this better?
That's way better.
That sounds great.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I haven't used this computer to stream in a while, so
cool.
My settings might be
off.
Let me just.
Hi, sorry.
Oh, you're good. Sorry, your computer.
Also, M's ideal form is Trico because they want to stick to Windows. I just thought I would make sure everybody's aware.
Yeah,
just a little update on M.
No, I love the M update.
That's my M press release for the week.
The press release. Don't use Paint Split. Okay, thank God. The Mistrevises are extreme. Oh God, we're already here. Okay. I hate that shit. Get me the fuck out of here, dude.
Hello, naughty children. It's murder time.
Not even on your life will we be starting that right now. Okay, so yeah, they have Pain Split and Confuse Ray, which is really scary because if you don't one-shot them, they get in the red health. They have like 5 health left. Then they Pain Split, then you go up to like 5 health, and then they Confuse Ray you, and you hit yourself in confusion, and your Pokemon faints. And it's just a nightmare. God. Like this gym is just such a it's just constant problems.
I remember being like in Pearl, being stuck in this gym for a really, really long time, like maybe an actual year of my life.
Yeah, and in Pearl, it was actually harder because it's a later gym in Pearl. Like they changed the order for Platinum.
Liam says make sure to save.
Well,
and then
it's
I
funny
don't know
that
if that's a
Liam
tone indicator or a typo. I'm really bad with tone indicators. I don't know what they mean.
I'm pretty sure that's a typo. Okay. But I don't think Liam uses tone indicators.
I mean, Flash.
I was like, I don't know what a tone indicator is. Like, I never know what they mean. I'm like,
sarcasm.
That's fair.
Yeah. Okay. I was like,
it was a tone indicator.
Like,
damn.
Loud with words. Oh no.
I feel like an idiot. Okay, fair enough.
Curse you, text-based forms of communication.
I prefer the meme in parentheses like derogatory. That's
yeah, I was gonna say that
is just a full word.
That meme technique is so much more fun.
I love that one.
It's one of my favorites for sure.
I'm ready to kill you, affectionate.
Gem wants Andy dinner update.
Oh, I'm probably gonna be having some leftover sweet potato curry from the other day.
Ooh,
Nice.
yeah. That's really good. When you make curry, what do you use? Like, do you use like garam masala, or do you use like one of those like pastes that you get from the grocery store?
Usually, like what I did, not this most recent time because it was from a meal box, but when I've made curry myself, I usually I'll put oil in the bottom of the pan and then just take a bunch of spices that I have, and just like
toast them.
Yeah, just toast them over top of like the oil until they
love doing that.
thick paste, and then like with like grated ginger and grated garlic, and just toast all that up for a while, and then take coconut milk, like a whole can of coconut milk, pour that in. But wait, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. Add in with the spices, you would add like whatever veggies and stuff you want. So like peppers, onions, whatever.
And then add like the liquids.
Yeah, and then add the liquids, and then you just like let that sit for a while, until it like thickens up. And like then you can like cook your meats if you want. I usually cook my meats in advance and get them like almost entirely cooked, like sear the outside of like chicken or whatever, and then put it in, so it finishes cooking all the way while it like stews. And then it, like make sure that the juiciness is locked in, but then it like absorbs all the flavor. It's great.
Yeah.
And
do you pre-cook the sweet potatoes, or do you cook them in the?
I will roast them in the oven. Yeah, you chop them up into little half-inch cubes, and then just like roast them around like 350 for like 16 minutes, and then right at the end you like toss that in and just like mix it in with like whatever other like finalizing stuff you want, and then toss it over rice or whatever you want. I know a week or so ago, Isaac and I were experimenting because we've got this like coffee cake recipe that's like my family's recipe, and Isaac had the idea to like do a savory version of it. So he took the base batter recipe, but then replaced the topping from being like brown sugar and cinnamon to being like garlic, thyme, and like butter.
That sounds like fall, like good for fall, like Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It like.
Oh my god.
It was a really great first experiment. It was he wanted to put more garlic in the base batter just to balance out the sweetness.
Yeah.
But the best way I can describe it is it was like a really moist buttermilk tea biscuit, but like
that sounds so good.
It was super crumbly, and like we had that with the curry, and it was like to die for. Like having that with like any sort of like saucy thing, like whether it's a gravy or curry or whatever, you just use it to like soak up all the like good flavors. It's like so good. Plus it's like garlic bread cake, so it's just like nice to heat up. And I think like when we made it, like for the last 5 minutes before, like as it was baking, we just grated fresh cheese on top, so it made a nice little crust.
Oh my god. That sounds so good.
It sounds amazing.
Dude, when we all hang out in person, I want to cook for you guys so badly because I love cooking.
Okay. We are nearly there. Gosh, I gotta tell you, if you want to kill an Eevee or save an Eevee, by the way, it's like the time to make that happen. Well, we're gonna get it immediately after the gym.
I'm like a quarter of the way there because the past 2 streams I've been talking and typing, so you don't get points very fast that way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is like
all I'll say is that, like I'm clearly prepared, but also the problem is if I'm getting this prepared, you know that there's a risk associated with the preparation. Like,
and we might just never get to the EP.
Yeah.
Like,
I say in our discussion earlier today, I thought about saying that and then bit my tongue because I didn't want to seem too much like a supervillain.
No, I mean that's something that crossed my mind.
There's always a chance for failure here.
Oh yeah.
Does the poison still affect your Pokemon while you walk around? In this one?
So yes.
It does, but it doesn't kill them. It stops at 1 HP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd check.
Thank you for the check.
Just in case you weren't paying attention.
No, I always appreciate the hey, just in case you haven't realized yet.
Yeah.
Your Pokemon has 4 HP and you're gonna go into a gym, but like you know.
Look, the reason people hate Clippy is because he gives useless advice. If Clippy gave useful advice, people wouldn't hate him.
Exactly.
Dude, I remember Clippy.
Me too.
Like, Clippy was like a thing I would see at what's it called? Because my mom used to work at the Boys and Girls Club in town, and like I just like grew up in that building, and like every single computer they had Clippy on it, and I would be fascinated with this weird little like paper clip that was everywhere.
Do you guys remember those funky little like fuzzy balls that were like mouses on a laptop keyboard?
Yeah.
I was thinking about
that the
other day.
like nipples for your laptop.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, hey, by the way, Andy, I'm not trying to make more work for you, but if you're still trying to do the Pokemon drawings and stuff,
yeah.
Did you get one of Humanus's evolution from Shinx to Luxio?
Oh no, I have not. I didn't realize Humanus evolved. I will have to do that in a minute. I just got my.
Oh, as well. I don't know about. Did you get Gem?
No, I haven't. I'm gonna have to do an evolution roundup.
No rush or pressure, but just I just realized that those two evolved, and I
see.
Yeah.
See, Clippy could kill you, but he never would.
Yes.
Duolingo Owl, on the other hand.
Duolingo Owl is the exact opposite. I don't think Duolingo Owl could kill you.
But he will try.
He would absolutely try.
Zoe?
Clippy, did you fuck my mom?
Have you guys seen that meme that's like the Duolingo Owl, and it's like, great job learning Spanish. When's your mom free?
Yep. I saw that.
My mom, Duolingo Owl.
That shit's so fucking funny.
I saw also, I think somebody made a Venn diagram that was like the Duolingo Owl, Mr. Mime, from Undertale, and then like in the middle of the Venn diagram was like Charlie Day from Always Sunny, like in the scene where he's like, "Did you fuck my mom?"
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, because in the post I was like, is there a Pokemon game that involves a dad? And someone was like, Mr. Mime. Oh wait, that was in their chat.
That was me.
That was Andy.
I said that.
That was Andy. Never mind.
Yeah, you're welcome for that.
Post cancelled.
Is it obvious that I'm trying to type more because I want points just in case I have to save an Eevee?
Well, I don't know that you're going to be able to get the 7,500 points needed before.
Maybe I will if I make a really big gamble.
I mean, if you make a really big gamble against the odds, you can definitely do it.
I
just don't know if it's doable.
But I don't know if that's something that you want to do.
Right now.
Where a Duolingo notification pops up like, oops, you forgot your Spanish lesson, at the same time a countrywide missile alert pop-up appears. Did you mean the plot of Digimon the movie?
What? Every time we talk about Digimon, I think you're kidding, and then you don't laugh.
Okay, so it's not Duolingo Owl, but basically a Digimon hatches on somebody's desktop and then goes to the internet, and then starts to take over everything on the internet, proceeding to the point where he's about to shoot missiles into the sky and blow up Japan. And then the Digimon have to go into the internet to stop him, and it features the most villainous move of all time, where a villain actively interrupts a Digimon's Digivolution sequence to kick his ass. Which is like, you know, it'd be like if in Sailor Moon's doing her transformation and someone walked up and punched her in the face in the middle of it.
That's so good.
Yeah, it's like, it's straight up, and like the joke they make is that he's so, like the villain's so damn fast they can't hit him. And so the way they stop him is to get every kid in the world to just start sending emails at the thing. And the number of emails sent at it start to slow him down because he has to process all the information. And then while it's all slowed down, Omnimon stabs him through the chest with a big magic sword. Kills him.
The fact that email was used to kill a boss in Digimon is like the best thing ever.
Yeah. And then
by like bad latency.
And then they try to redo it sort of in Digimon 2020, where the first 4 episodes was a similar plot. Except instead of like a demon-looking Digimon, it was this like giant like plant thing. And then it turned into this like giant plant kaiju that then had to fight the Gundam-looking Omnimon, and then it was a fun time.
Small update from the chat. Apparently, you're blowing out again. I don't
What
really
did
understand
I do?
how that. I think it's just you might be raising your voice more than when
Yeah,
you're
my
testing
voice
it.
may have jumped a little bit. Sorry that I'm loud. You can't handle the truth.
You're just
Anyway.
an excited gentleman
Right.
tonight.
I started talking about Digimon again and got a little bit heated.
By the way, my new like go-to move. This is a conflict that me and my brother have had. My brother's very sensitive to noise, and I also talk loud when I get excited.
Yeah, me too.
And if he says you're talking too loud, I will just walk out of the room.
And continue speaking at the same volume.
Yeah, no, just like I don't want to deal with the like when you get your feelings hurt, and then I was like, your feelings get hurt, but it's not rational, so I'm gonna leave for a minute so I can be like upset by myself, and then I'll come back.
I feel that.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep talking.
Okay. We're gonna do the gym fight. Before then, let's get the prediction going.
Also, we're super quick as a suggestion. Jay, is your microphone on your headphones?
Yes. So I could just move it away from my face.
Move it away from your face or switch to your computer mic, and maybe the distance might help.
See, I would switch to my desktop mic if my desktop had a mic. So.
Oh, well then don't do that. Maybe
Okay.
just move your headphones away from your face a little.
I moved my headset mic like a far away from my life. So perhaps people can, without me being loud. YOLO.
Hi, Julian.
YOLO
Also, what are we betting on? And also, everybody bet the opposite thing from what I bet, please.
Okay. You have 2 minutes to do the bet. Keep in mind, make sure you're getting the wording right. It's will we lose a Pokemon to the gym? Yes means that we're going to have a death. No means we will not have a death. You can. I'm gonna go over the strategy in case that's relevant to you while the bet's live, which is now. So we're gonna start Riley. Turn 1, we're gonna use Stealth Rocks. I expect the Dust Skull that will come in to use probably Will-O-Wisp. Then we're gonna bite it until it dies. Depending on the health of Riley, we will then switch into Humanus, and it's gonna be the same thing. We're gonna bite it until it dies. Then this is where it gets tricky. With the Miss Magius, there's multiple issues. She has 2 super potions as well as a citrus berry on it. In fact, actually, I think I hate to say it, but I think we are gonna use a sacrifice Pokemon here.
But then doesn't that make the bet?
It's a great point. Maybe we can't use a sacrifice Pokemon. Oh gosh. Yeah.
You could is the bet live yet?
The bet is live. I mean, here's what we'll say.
It is live, yeah.
Here's what we'll say.
Maybe you could say like maybe a Pokemon that's not that Pokemon.
Yeah, like we're gonna say I guess from now on we'll say an unanticipated death.
Yeah.
This Pokemon's purpose in this fight is to die. That is the reason it's here. So it does not count. So if and big apologies to good friend of the stream Briggsington or Bigsington. I got his name wrong and everything. But if a Pokemon other than this Chingling dies, that's that.
I do really feel like I voted yes, and then a few other people voted yes too, and I told you guys specifically.
No, sorry.
I'm very sorry, Jim. It's not about who the Chingling is. It's just about that we need a death.
No, so what happened was I put 2,000 points into yes. So
yeah, so what happened was you're a bad friend, and if you kill that Eevee with ill-gotten gains.
With ill-gotten gains.
For at least like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Look, I may as well commit to being the heel, right? Like that's where we're at this point.
I was gonna say,
you are the heel of this
stream.
All right.
Any drama.
Look, once the Eevee's dead, I can move on. It's very simple.
Here we go.
Can't move on.
Here we go. It's time.
Hey, relax. He's gonna get the Eevee. It's gonna die in the first battle it's in anyway. So you know.
How many points do you have right now?
Now 800. It's not going to happen. That's why I
Okay,
bet everything on
you
this.
don't have enough. Okay. I feel better.
Will-O-Wisp. This is what we expected.
Also, Liam has like stockpiled 10,000 points, and I know he's going to immunity idol Eevee anyway. So like,
Good.
you know.
Liam actually has
Okay,
15,000 points.
So this isn't
Liam,
going to
spend
turn
your
into an
points.
arms race.
Yeah. Oh, it knows Shadow Sneak, huh?
It does.
I swear to God, if anything happens to this Eevee, I am spending all of my points on banning the word Digimon from this game.
Do it, coward.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Oh, we went Miss Maggie's first. That's actually a little scary. Okay.
Are you meant to be playing at like 80% speed or whatever, Dylan? Like super speeding?
It shouldn't actually be, which is kind of weird.
You're playing pretty fast.
Let me just go. There we go. That'll do it for now.
Also,
This was the
Jem
this
would
was
like
the
you to
known
move
death.
your mouse.
Could you move your mouse?
I can't see your mouse. I think
Okay.
I don't see it on the stream, so maybe this is an old problem.
Might have been an old problem.
All right, Slime Metro. Intimidate is interesting.
It doesn't unfortunately do anything in this fight.
Yeah. Oh no,
Mhm.
that's not good.
This is part of the issue.
Swear to God, if I die in a boss like a gym battle again,
Listen. There's no
Oh,
greater
it's a
way to go than serving your
Oh.
country.
Oh,
So
that's very-
here's the good news. I think this puts it out of super potion range. It does.
like it would have already used. The super
Like she
potion
would
to
have used
add
a
it.
super potion to heal it up. Yeah.
I don't think they ever give them a berry and a super potion.
Ooh,
I've never
through the
seen-
confusion. Through the confusion.
Oh, let's go.
We're looking good. We're looking good. We're looking good.
It's
No, my
it's
points.
valid. I knew Brixington. I knew them since high school. How could you?
Look, Jem. I'm sorry. Someone had to
No,
go, and we're not gonna use the Chingling.
You know, this is one of those like I could imagine a Drayano hack purposely giving one of these Pokemon Destiny Bond, like just to ruin your
In
life.
fact, Renegade Platinum does just that.
Oh good.
Okay,
Oh, that was an easy win. Never mind.
we're
Carry
good.
on.
It,
my point.
listen, that could have gone really bad really quick with even just one confusion hit.
True.
Yeah.
But we got through. Congratulations, believers.
I don't remember.
My point. There goes my points.
I have
Good.
not.
Congratulations, believers.
Congratulations, everyone, not James.
Didn't you vote yes too, Zoe?
Yeah, but I don't care about if I have points. I just care about you not having the points.
You know, I thought about cruel ways to use to like ban things from Dylan's like playing to like make this harder,
Good job, Jem.
and then I didn't because I thought that would be not in the spirit.
To make what harder? Like,
Jem,
it-
congratulations on
like-
the 2.7k points.
Like I was thinking about using 2,000 points to say like no leading any Pokemon but Eevee for like the next like 5 minutes or whatever.
you horrible man.
But then I
You're
was
the
like, that's
worst.
but I was like that'd be against the spirit of it. So I decided not.
Just while we're here,
It would be funny though.
just while we're here, let's take a moment to remember the lost in the Raveyard. While the nightclub music play, actually, because it's the Raveyard, let's go with
Boots
Let's-
and cats?
let's the city.
Oh, yeah.
So Fran, you know,
That's
big
totally a rave
salute,
song.
big salute to all our fallen friends. 14th.
Someone play Ave Maria in the background, please.
All
Yeah.
4 of these were lost to the Skun Tank. The Skun Tank should have been Thanos in my picture, honestly. And then Chingling, Bigzington, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. A dear friend. That being
Does
said,
anybody have any words they'd like to say about this?
Ave Maria plays. That's really funny.
Many of you may die, but that is a sacrifice that
Okay.
Giddy is willing to make.
Now, it is the chosen time.
Ugh.
Alexa, play Despacito.
Alexa, play Despacito. I'm in shambles.
Despacito. All right, Rachel. Unbiased question: who's better, Pichu or Eevee?
Tread so carefully right now.
Oh my God.
Tread so carefully right now.
Eevee, I got it from a good friend in Johto. Who knows how many Eevees raised over the years? Sorry, that doesn't mean anything to you.
Wow!
Oh,
Already!
that was so fast.
That was so fast. Well, good decision.
Lightning.
Because this is actually Evil M.
Now I wanted to die twice as much.
So it's perfect.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Hallowed be thy name.
Evil M, the Eevee. Welcome to the team. Dear friend. Let's take a look, shall we? Level 20 is what it starts at. It's actually really unfortunate.
So
Calm
curious to see.
nature. Adaptability. Hidden ability. It's pretty good.
No, is it?
Think so, right?
I don't think there's hidden abilities in this game, though.
Oh, I guess that's a good point.
I was wondering why you
I think adaptability does become the hidden ability.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because I think Runaway is the other one.
Hold on, I'm gonna Sarah beat on it to let me down.
The Eevee lives. Part of the team. We're gonna go for an Umbreon.
Okay. Gen 4. Yeah, Runaway or Adaptability are its two options.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, Anticipation's is hidden ability.
Oh, really? Okay, Anticipation.
The reason you want it is because all of the evolution abilities are good.
Yeah. Well, almost.
It's Flareon that's bad, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Flareon has guts.
I mean, it's not terrible.
It can't get burned, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can, like, normally poison it in, like, a Nuzlocke.
Leafeon gets Chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll's also not great, to be honest. You don't want it to be sunny out for your grass-type Pokemon.
Glaceon gets Ice Body.
It's okay.
Vaporeon gets Hydration.
That's great.
Liam, I think you're gonna like
Flareon has guts.
this Eevee drawing.
Magic Bounce obviously is great.
The Magic Bounce,
Don't
insane.
they all have guts, technically?
And I guess Inner Focus is okay. It's better than Synchronize.
Debatable.
When you think
You
about
just
it, we
can't
all
get
have guts.
flinched, right?
That's what I think. I think
you're right.
the best of all of them.
Synchronize is insane.
Yeah, but you'd definitely rather have Magic Bounce than Synchronize.
Big time. Big time.
It's about the guts we
I'd much rather my Flareon have Flash Fire.
Yeah. Me too.
I love that you guys are having a really serious conversation, and me and Andy are just like.
I don't know any strategy or like game talk at all. I'm just like.
So we
I
also
know crossover, like-
here's the funny bit about this. We now also have a rival fight.
Oh
Yo.
boy.
Third rival fight, I believe.
Let's see. Rachel says you're literally asking me to choose between my fave Pokemon and my Stuffy, but like Pichu. And then she said, "Don't they all have guts technically?"
That was a great. That
we
was
were saying what you guys were
iconic.
talking, we were like laughing at that, and you were like, "Oh, but actually, if you think about the statistics of Pokemon," and we're like,
This was me when you guys were like, "Oh, do you simmer or roast the sweet potato?" I'm like looking at chat, and they're just like memeing about like the Pokemon selection, and I'm just like, "This is a tilted."
Yeah, kept me waiting again, Guinea.
Okay.
That was so loud. I was so excited.
Oh my goodness. Headset going back up. There we go.
Honestly,
It's
I
fine.
don't even think.
it's you,
I don't
actually.
think it's a
I think it's-
proximity thing.
you're
I think
right.
it's like a sensitivity thing.
Yeah. Okay, so if I
Or
move
like-
my there.
Even like, I don't know if it's just like your mic is just like any input is like peaking it.
Again, this doesn't make sense. Same mic that I always.
That is odd.
So I don't know what to tell you. I moved my sensitivity on Discord all the way up. So hopefully that helps.
Well, wouldn't you want to move it down if you're peaking?
Well, what I mean is I'm moving the dial on Discord
I
up.
understand. Yeah.
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 And I can just, I guess, lower my mic. No, my mic's volume's at 70. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know. That's really weird.
Yeah. Such is life, I guess.
Such is life. You guys just have to deal with it. Chillspot has come to reap a Pokemon.
Knock knock.
I'll brag about it.
Do you have him at 200? Am I allowed to do?
No, I have you at right now I have you at 110.
Okay.
Which is really just to make sure that like you're not too low to the point where like stream can't hear you over like Zoe who's at 150 and Andy who's at 145.
Right.
But I can lower you a little bit more. But I really don't think it's like a volume thing.
Yeah, I've adjusted my sensitivity. So like
we've done what we can.
Am I still blowing out? That's what I'm trying to figure out here.
Right now you're not. It's really just when you raise your voice.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, the freaking double teams, dude.
You're trying Dad's fault. No, because Dad cleaned the basement. Rich.
Paralyzed? Oh, we're good. Actually. I'll show you something we could too.
I could try my other that helps.
It's up to you. Like, I don't want to make you like do all this work to try and.
Well, I'm already here, so.
Okay. Good switch. The water type into my electric type. GG.
You guys hear my fan, by the way?
I cannot hear you.
I suppose I'm the only person not muted, so I just thought I'd talk.
I cannot hear your fan.
And it's pointed directly at my head because I don't have air conditioning.
I don't know this, but
it has. I don't know if it's the same. Not in the city. I'm assuming it is. Been like swampy and disgusting and horrible in Toronto.
Yeah.
For the past few days.
It's been like that pretty much. I mean, I don't know everywhere, but certainly here as well.
Is this any better or is it the same?
No, it sounds good.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I mean, to me, it sounds good. Hi, Eric.
I just went through a different audio port. See if that works.
Maybe it's just that one.
Could be.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of a word that's not whole, but I can't.
Maybe just directly through my maybe just going directly through my computer is a bit much.
Just use a different hole.
Just trying to get my sound to work. No problem. Not that you can hear my my no problem, but no problem. So it's looking like this fight's gonna be a cinch. Yeah, it's gonna be a super cinch. Oh no. He's got me paralyzed now. This is where Chillspot pulls out all the stops. What though? We're in trouble, but there's no giving up on me. And we're good. Hi everybody. Hi Eric, how are you? Hope it's going good. Zoe, how does it feel to be the anchor of the team right now?
Good. This probably won't mean anything to anyone except Eric, but my Gyarados that is currently carrying my team in Sword and Shield is named Hoffman. So, I named them all after horror movie villains, and it's just so cute and delightful. I love all their little cute horror names.
I love doing that. Like,
I just realized I've been muted for a while.
I honestly just thought you were like getting food or something.
I thought you were eating.
I super did not notice the fact that I had muted myself. Whoop. For those who are interested, I posted on Twitter. If anyone wants to see this, if you are new to the stream, at Kotocell on Twitter. That's where I'm posting random Pokemon.
Oh, Evil Lem is so cute. God.
Did he Guinea Dad, resident artist, Codicel.
You are the resident artist.
Aw, thank you.
You too?
What?
Who are the resident artists? Is that what you said?
Oh no, I was just saying.
Andy
I was just saying resident Guinea
Oh.
Dad artist, Codicel.
It's Andy. Yeah.
I just like
misheard.
drawing
I misheard.
like silly stuff for the stream. It's very fun.
This is an encounter.
Oh my god, it looks like it was made out of raw cookie dough. I love it so much.
This is an encounter. You know what? It could teleport here.
Oh, Rolls mode? Rolls mode activated? Forehead?
Oh, and we did not lose a Pokemon to Chill Spot. Enjoy your points. Yeah, this is an encounter, so we're gonna do another prediction. Get everybody some points.
Maybe it's time to pick up some grape point.
I can't buy them yet, believe it or not.
You should be able to after your third gym, shouldn't you?
I don't know. When before the third gym, I couldn't, so I guess maybe after I beat it, the Heart Home Market might update. I'm not sure.
They should all update at the same rate.
I thought it was like a per town thing, but
I just know you can get Ultra Balls early in this game because of the Veilstone department store.
That makes sense.
And they also didn't realize how busted Quick Balls.
Quick Balls are pretty good.
Quick Balls are very.
All right, predictions live. Are we gonna catch the routes?
Will we catch? Can everybody split up more so that I know what to vote for? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
But you see, if you make a big bet on the other side, it's just gonna swing it back into.
I know, but I want to see even.
Yeah,
My goal is to lose all my channel points. Godspeed. Oh, did we tell Rachel that there's a Pokemon named after her yet?
Oh yeah, there's a Celebi now.
We have a Celebi.
It should be a Celebi. That would be cute.
What? Yeah, we have Togepi the Celebi.
Right.
My header on Twitter is a screenshot from a really fucked up B movie. It's one of the worst things I've ever seen. So,
Okay.
And
It could use Growl.
Rach, if you go look at Andy's Twitter, you can see what Andy's art rendition of Celebi is.
Yeah. Celebi is already drawn. Rip roaring, ready to go. Okay.
Oh, what is your head? It looks like it's a Furby that like is on ketamine or something.
Oh, Zoe, you have a visitor in chat.
Oh my god, it's my good friend. It's a good friend of the stream, Maddie. Also,
Maddie.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome.
yo, Eric,
Great Ball.
the Furbies, like that movie is like one of the most cursed things. I think I still have a.
Damn it, I won.
Just...
Very funny.
I don't even know what I voted because I was trying to just make it even.
Did we catch?
I think I lost.
You probably voted for no then, because I think yes
I won.
pulled out.
I won.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure you voted against.
The barrel used rollout, just so you know.
I know. I got really worried about it, but with Mega Drain, it's not a problem anymore.
I think. Hold on. I think I might have a whole bunch of screenshots from that Furby movie. I'm gonna try and find them. Hold on. Give me a minute.
Wait, can you show Maddie their Geodude?
Of course. Still
I
alive.
was like, you got a Pokemon named after you. You're never gonna die because you're a Geodude.
There's also art of
Here you are. Ooh, wait a second.
Oh, level 5.
Level
So
5
talented.
Geodude.
Geo.
there's a drawing on Twitter of Masimami too.
And then also, Rachel, here is our level 1 Celebi.
Just a little guy.
Baby.
Just a little
And
bud.
it's your birthday.
Just a baby.
Do
I have these?
that Pokemon will be very important later.
That's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
No, exactly.
Growl and Charm. Yep. That's all you do, Rich.
Honestly,
Those are your moves.
Charm actually an insanely good move.
Charm's great.
It lowers the attack stat by 2 stages, so it's like reverse Swords Dance. Really, really useful. I didn't realize this was a trainer. I should have.
No, I don't think ability capsules.
Ability
even if
capsules,
they
I
did-
think, exist by like Gen 7.
And if they do exist, they're like impossible to get.
Yeah, you're not getting them before the champion in any game, so it doesn't really matter.
The hidden ability capsule only exists in Gen 8.
And you're still not getting that until like after the.
Yeah, and after you've done that mode like 800 times.
Yeah.
Because they're expensive.
Yeah, seriously. We can speed. We don't need to. This isn't that deep.
It ain't that deep.
Not that
Bonsai!
deep. There, here you go, James. This is for you, bud.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That one's for
So
you.
the different Eevee.
It's a different
not
Eevee.
the-
What? Do you have
Pichu!
Goodbye, Pichu.
Sorry. Bye, Pichu.
Do you have an evolution that you would like you would
Yeah,
enjoy?
we're going. Oh, like just one that is my favorite, or like which one we're gonna go?
Or no,
for?
what we're going for, but I didn't want to jinx it.
Oh, no problem. We're going for Umbreon.
Nice.
Super useful defensive Pokemon, and honestly, like in a Nuzlocke especially, you can just never have enough defensive Pokemon.
When it says it has to be night, I was always confused by that. Does that mean like on your clock?
So
on,
like
your
in the game,
DS,
if
it
it's
has to be night.
dark, it like that's nighttime.
I believe it's
That
6
could be
p.m. is the cutoff.
I actually think it's 8.
That might
Because
be right.
I think it's 6 is sunset. Now, and don't get too mad about what's about to happen. We're gonna sit here and run back and forth for about 10 minutes.
To make an egg.
No, to make Eevee happy.
Oh.
It's holding the shell bell.
Be friends.
Is it the shell bell or the soothe bell?
Soothe bell, pardon me, not shell bell. It's holding the
The
soothe
shell
bell.
bell's the one that heals you, right?
Correct.
Yes.
So we're gonna sit here and we're gonna chat for a little bit.
Oh.
So yeah, how's everybody doing tonight?
Good.
Doing well.
Picking away at a little comic thing.
Mm-hmm.
Trying not to
Oh
get
yeah.
frustrated at it.
It looks so good. So like thumbnails.
In somewhat exciting news, I did decide on the next game once we're done the Platinum Nuzlocke or the Guinealocke. We're gonna be playing Sekiro through.
Ooh.
Which is like-
I'm so excited about that.
I'm really excited for people to see it. I'm really excited for people
I'm
to
a
see it.
really strong proponent of any piece of media where when people bleed, the blood comes out in a big like
Torrent.
fountain gush.
Yeah. Sekiro is going to be a time. Yeah, I for context, I played it when it first came out, and I did not beat it. I got I would say about a third of the way into the game, and I was like, "Wow, this is really hard. I'm going to stop." And then about 2 years ago, or not 2 years, I guess a year and like 8 months ago, I played through it again and got almost to the end, and then just kind of fell off of it. Not really because it was hard, but just because I fell off of it.
Yeah.
Are you still doing the thing where you only play games on like harder?
Well, so Sekiro does not have a difficulty setting.
Okay.
It is just a very hard game in general.
Like by design.
Yeah, it's made by the people that did like Bloodborne and Dark Souls and all that.
Yeah.
But it's interesting too. I really like it because it's also at the same time the only one that they've made where like you don't make a character, like there's a story and like the main character speaks and there's like stuff going on there. It looks gorgeous, but I know it'd absolutely slaughter me. It's going to absolutely slaughter me too. No doubt about that. Great game to ban actions in because there's a respawn mechanic where every time you're killed by a boss, you can respawn once. So a great game to, say, oh, you can't use your respawn, and we have to beat this boss on the first try, because the game is like balanced in the way that like, you're expected to die.
Sorry
Often.
for randomly laughing. I just just reached 10K and my chat randomly popped up. It's like, kill a Pokemon. I'm like, oh, okay.
Have you considered killing someone?
I
Have
will
you
say,
considered murder
I
today?
will say, Eevee is safe. Everyone else is in danger. Every other Pokemon is open. Like, someone could slaughter Zoe in the streets.
I don't want Zoe to die, though.
Listen.
Don't do that.
I'm not telling you how to
Don't
use your
worry.
points. I'm just letting you know that you can use your points. Dying is banned.
I
will
think
try
I'm
my
gonna
best.
bide my time.
Pardon me, sir?
Just random unrelated question. What's James's favorite Pokemon? Rachel?
I actually don't know the
Okay.
answer. I guess it's
All right,
Munchlax.
here's the brave and the bold answer. It's called the question. The answer changes every 15 seconds.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Oh no, unkillable.
But it does fall back into like
Actually, let me.
Munchlax is probably at the top of.
Oh yeah, I couldn't. My problem is I don't want any of them to die.
Yeah,
also, in case anyone missed this, you can spend channel points to kill a Pokemon. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, you can spend 10k points to kill a Pokemon, or you can spend 10k coins to protect it from being killed by chat.
Yes.
If
If it dies normally, that's still dead.
Yeah. It's a way that can make Dylan's run more difficult, but it can't really make it easy.
Yeah. Also, because Liam asked a clarifying question the other day, I've decided to make a ruling on it. If you were to spend points to kill a Pokemon in a battle, during a battle, unfortunately, I'm going to have to say that that's going to take place after the battle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I don't want two people to kill two separate Pokemon in a battle. We just instantly wipe, and that's the run.
Yeah.
It just doesn't feel like
Yeah.
fun. It just feels anti-fun. And that we're trying to have fun.
I always thought the killing Pokemon thing was like forcing you to use a different Pokemon, not just like forcing you to end your run. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I don't think the idea is to make it unnecessarily
and
difficult to make you like.
I'm not trying to say anything because like that's it's warming up to you. Okay, cool. I'm not trying to like say kill Zoe, but I will say like if you find that like one Pokemon is like our only strategy is just like go in with Gyarados, sweep the team. Yeah. Then after 3 or 4 times, you might be like, I'm kind of bored of just seeing Gyarados use Surf 4 times. So that's the Pokemon I want to kill. It's not supposed to be a petty way to kill each other.
Yeah. Yeah. My vendetta against Eevee is more so just I think it is very popular and that bugs me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Lots of things are popular.
I know. There's something about Eevee that bugs me. I couldn't tell you why. Its design's fine. I like Eevee. Like, conceptually.
Conceptually, I enjoy Eevee. The average conceptual Eevee enjoyer versus the Chad Eevee hater.
Virgin Eevee enjoyer versus Pikachu is popular. Yeah, but Pikachu is cute.
Oh my god.
I love no. Look, you can't logic out of this because it's not a logical hate.
No, it's
James
not.
Is, like,
James doesn't hate Eevee for a reason that's logic based.
You need to understand. Like, if I'm playing Pokemon by myself, like I will catch and use Eevee.
Yeah.
Like occasionally. Like I did a Gen 6 Nuzlocke.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it was a Gen 6 Wonderlock.
Mm-hmm.
And like Glaceon was one of my last 2 Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, my vendetta against Eevee isn't that strong. It's just every time I read a fanfic and someone's like, "Oh, look at my Eevee," or like, "Here's my OC with their Eevee," I'm like, "Okay, okay."
The thing about Pikachu that's like the reason people like Pikachu, like even though it's the mask, because like not every mascot is like this.
Yeah.
Like as long as a mascot is like just the thing I think that people like about Pikachu, it's like it's not a powerful Pokemon, generally speaking. Yeah. It's just like a little fun rat, and it's got some electric abilities, and that's good. And like when you look at like a Super Smash Brothers, everyone likes Mario, but he's also not like the craziest Pokemon or character in the world.
Eevee is logically better than Digimon. I mean, if you strapped a gun to Eevee, that'd be pretty sick.
If you strapped a gun to Eevee and made it that's the Steel evolution, I would love that.
Yeah. That Digimon dig violence. Here's my other thing about Eevee is every time you put Eevee in the game, that's 9 slots that could have been used for another Pokemon.
I do agree.
Like, I get that his gimmick is that he evolves into like 8 different things, and that's neat and all. But like, again, that's 9 other spots that could have been used for a different Pokemon.
I do have to say, I would really love there being a game where, like, in a region, like, you can only get, like, the evolutions that haven't been done yet, and none of the classic ones. Mm-hmm. Like, you get, like, Steel and Bug and, like, Ghost and shit, but you don't get, like, Fire type and, like, Ice type and stuff.
9 slots for inferior Pokemon. Liam, we could all get rid of Flareon.
Sorry, I'm just trying to. Okay, I was just checking what the happiness messages mean.
Anyway,
actually, I think so. Sorry, I mentioned this to Andy earlier, but today is a shorter stream because I have things to do after 9 o'clock. So we're going to 9 today. So I actually think now is a good time to take a break.
Hey.
I'll keep doing this happiness shit while I eat, but yeah, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back, and hopefully we'll be at a full happiness Eevee, and we can continue the run. And yeah, so we'll be back around 20 to 8. So about 7:40, we'll be back.
Alrighty.
And yeah, we'll be right back.
I mean,
We're back. The Eevee barely likes me more. So we're just big chilling for a little bit. Oh, let me move the cursor. Also didn't mean to do that. Hello. Okay, I'm ready. Wait, sorry, in a game or a fanfiction? Sorry, Pokemon game. Yeah. Absolutely. Yep. Oh,
They have any of the old evolution.
sorry guys. Sorry about that. You can hear the Discord friends now. Apologies.
All right. So started from the beginning. So Pokemon game, you get one Eevee.
Yes.
That Eevee can evolve into whatever the heck you want it to.
Yes.
Including new forms.
Yep.
And this is important because this, I think, is the part that I think other people will like as well as me. Instead of thinking about what the next type Eevee is, multi-type Eevee.
Ooh. I'm into that.
And thirdly, the evolution can mishap.
Ooh, okay.
So, like, you use a Firestone on a Pokemon, on an Eevee, but instead of getting Flareon, you get another one.
I like the idea of that, but then I feel like people would just save before.
I mean, they would, and that's inevitable. But the idea being that, like, the mishap would be, like, a multi-type, like a fire whatever type, or like a fire whatever type.
Oh, I see. Okay, you're not just saying, like, use a Firestone, get a Jolteon.
No. I'm just saying that, like, I like the idea that you don't have full control over what Eevee did to you.
I'm into that.
And, like, even from, like, a friendship point of, like, oh, it evolves at, like, it evolves at night because of Umbreon, but, like, you're in, like, a river, so now water.
I like that.
I think that's a fun way to play with Eevee that makes him a little bit more, like, less like, I'm going to use this designer Pokemon to get my ideal designer Pokemon.
Yeah.
Eevee
was unlimited transformation, except you have to use it. You have to use a turn in battle to change its type. That's kind of a neat idea too.
Ooh, an Eevee an Eevee that could learn conversion would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Or an Eevee with camouflage. Sorry, not camouflage.
Like Protean?
No, the lamer Protean.
Libero?
Be really cool.
No.
A Pokemon.
Oh. I think it's camouflage.
It would be very cool if there was a Pokemon that was. Well,
sorry, say that again, Zoe.
I'm saying I want there to be a Pokemon that's normal type, but then if it evolves under certain conditions, it could be like, I don't know, water type or fire type or fairy type. That would be cool if they had a Pokemon that could do that.
You just want
one of the only Pokemon that could do that.
What if to get a ghost type Eevee, it had to level up and then faint in battle?
I love that.
What if to get a ghost type Eevee, you had to get that Eevee to exactly below half of its hit points in a battle and not die, and then you had to run under a specific arch in the area at a specific level in order for it to evolve?
I'm still mad about that.
For the record, Zoe, have you met Yamask in Sword and Shield yet?
Yeah.
So Yamask has an evolution into Runerigus, where you have to be a certain level, and then it has to fight a Pokemon and survive with half HP or in the yellow. And then there's a specific arch in the overworld of the wild area that you have to run under. And when you run under it, the Pokemon will evolve.
A, that's really annoying. B, I think Sword and Shield evolutions are like some of the worst in all of the games.
I love the Milcery one.
I want to know what that is, but also I'm annoyed because I have a Slowpoke that I've been hanging on to purely out of just true love because he's doing nothing for my team. I just love him so much.
Yeah, you can't evolve him until the DLC stuff.
You have to buy the DLC if you want a Slowbro. That's so annoying. I got so mad when I found that out.
I think you can evolve him into a Slowbro without the DLC. I think it's just the
No, You don't get
No,
the
you
flowers
need the
unless you go to the
DLC.
Isle of Armor.
Well, okay. I'm talking about like a normal Slowbro.
You have to
I
transfer a
can't
normal
find out
Slowpoke.
how.
Oh, you can't get Slowpoke in the normal game.
The game gives you a free Galarian Slowpoke.
Right,
And
at the
those
train
you can
station.
evolve.
And
Right,
that
right,
evolves.
If
right.
you have like a regular one, like from a like you have the like whatever that software is that lets you transfer from like if you have a different one through trade or whatever, then like yeah, you can.
Hold on, the
but
chat.
not a Galarian.
Very funny chat moment right here. Rachel said Caspian, and then M said Caspian. Ain't that the guy from Narnia? And then Rachel said maybe. I really love Boogeyman. Is really funny for a Ghost Eevee.
Pokemon is good.
I still like Possession because I feel like you could pronounce it like possession. But
this isn't related, but I saw behind the scenes pictures from Insidious 3 the other day, which revealed to me that one of the guys in that movie is wearing a Casper the Friendly Ghost track jacket, which is very funny. I was like, you can't really tell in the movie, but in the behind the scenes, I'm like, is that a Casper the Friendly Ghost jacket?
What if the ghost type was just Eon?
That'd be fun.
Ooh, yeah.
Sorry. Just the fucking...
Hey, Eon, what do you see?
Oh.
Spooky-on.
Oh, fuck you, Headbutt, Jesus.
Spookamon is a Digimon.
Spookamon is a Digimon.
But good.
Also, now explain the Miltank.
Wait, the Miltank? What do you mean?
Milcery.
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 Oh, yeah. So, okay, it can evolve to, like, I want to say it's like 30 different forms.
The forms are all
it's just aesthetic. Yeah, like, it doesn't change the Pokemon. But, like, it can change to 30 different forms, and it depends on how much you spin. Like, you know how you can spin if you spin the joystick?
Yeah.
Each form is like counterclockwise 2 rotations, clockwise 3 rotations, and it's so fucking funny to me because I was watching a streamer and they got a shiny Milcery and they wanted to evolve it to like a certain type of Alcremie, and they did. It's like, okay, we need to spin 3 times counterclockwise and then stop. And he accidentally spun 4 times and he didn't save, and he's just screaming and he wouldn't stop spinning.
So it's not berries, but there's I think 5 candies, and if it holds one of those, that will impact like the color of its evolve.
There's a lot of shit going on there.
The other one is Poltegeist. Yeah. Where there is a version of Poltegeist that's an authentic Poltegeist versus an inauthentic Poltegeist.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And they're like very rare. But if you catch the authentic, I forget what the preform is called.
Gourgeist.
Wrong, but good effort.
Oh, okay. Sinistea.
Yes, that's. So yeah, you have to catch the authentic Sinistea, and then you also need to get the authentic teapot to evolve it. But the authentic teapot's like really hard to track down. And like apparently the odds of getting an authentic one that's shiny is like next to impossible.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I love when Badoo just uses Worry Seed on you.
And you're like, I understand.
It's like, I guess I won't be sleeping.
As an update, I did make a cucumber salad. I'm eating it right now, so I'm like totally mute.
Balsamic and
So I realized my leftover pasta that I'm eating has feta in it already. So I was like, too much. So I ended up using balsamic. Like I chopped up some green onions, like just the white part, garlic, sesame oil, and soy sauce.
Nice.
It's very good.
I love a good sesame oil. That shit's so good.
We can officially
use the tiniest amount of it though.
We can stop running around. It's not at max happiness, but it's the one right below max happiness, so we can just switch it out, and it'll just level up enough to be max happiness, and then we'll be good.
Your friend?
Yeah, it'll be my buddy. Double battle? Okay. Good team. Forehead? You're about to get devastated, friend.
Goodbye, you dumb children.
Oh my gosh, your Pokemon has less than 40 HP.
I can cook for you. I love cooking for people.
I like cooking for people.
I made risotto
the
the other
problem
day
is
for
I
my
have
family.
like 3 recipes.
That's fair though. That's I think a good 3 is like a good number. You can alternate 3 pretty easily.
It's true.
I was cooking for my family the other day, and we made me and Maddie made 2 risottos, and one of them had prawns that my parents had caught, and the other one was vegetarian for me basically, and so I was the only one that ate the vegetarian. And I tried to give the leftover like vegetarian stuff to my mom.
Okay.
And they like did not want to eat it, and I was so mad. I was like, "Please eat this food that I made for you, mother."
That is my sister's experience. My sister's been vegan for years, like 6 years or something. And so like a lot of the time, like when it's dinner time or when we're coming up on dinner time, my mom will be like, "Okay, what are you having for dinner? And like, do you have a plan? Because if not, like, we'll try to make something for you." But also, it's like, you know, when my sister went vegan, especially, like now it's not as much of a thing, but like when my sister went vegan, my mom was like, "I don't have the finances to make 2 dinners every night."
Yeah.
And she was like, "You need to understand that, like, I will make you food as often as I can, but like it's not every night." And you know, because like we were just not in that position. Yeah. And so, like my sister now that she's like, this is, you know, she went vegan when she was like 15 years old. Now that she's an adult, she'll like buy her own groceries because she makes lunch and stuff like that all the time. And she'll make my mom food, and my mom will, if this was the encounter, that would have been so good. Oh, that hurts to see this. Okay.
You don't get to catch this chancey?
I do not.
Is what you're saying?
I do not. Very sad. Great experience though. But yeah, so basically, this is a roundabout way of saying that my sister is like now like head chef, quality chef. Like,
yeah.
She's unbelievable cook because she's been cooking for herself since she was 15 years old, like constantly.
That was me and my brother because our parents both work like a lot and like nights and stuff. So we were like cooking for ourselves from like honestly probably like 14 on. But I feel like this is like a not specific, but it is kind of like an eldest daughter experience where like as soon as like I will cook for my family and my family will eat it.
Yeah.
I usually only cook like if I'm visiting and my mom's not there, I will cook because I'm a better cook than my stepdad.
Right.
But if my mom's there, she does not want me to cook. Like if I get in the kitchen and I'm like, "Oh, I'll make you dinner," she's like, "Why? Why would you do this? Keep away from." No.
That's so funny.
I will not. Like we will literally fight each other over who gets to make dinner. And she will cook like not even just vegetarian because I've been vegetarian for a really long time. But me and my brother were vegan for a few years, and my mom would cook vegan. Like she likes to eat vegan sometimes.
Yep.
But like, if I cook something, she's like, "No, I don't want this."
That's so funny.
One time I made her a smoothie, and I was like, "How's the smoothie I made you, Mom?" And she was like, "It's kind of thick."
Oh my god.
Like she hates my cooking. I don't know what it is.
That's so funny. See, my sister's thing now is that like my sister will be like, "Oh, here, I made you a dish," and you're like, "Wow, that's amazing, thank you so much." And then you're like, "What is it?" And she's like, "Oh, it's a recipe I've like never tried to make before." And you're like, "Oh, cool. Like, did you like it?" And she's like, "Oh, no, you're the guinea pig." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "Well, I've never eaten this." And I'm like, "How do you know if it's good?" And she's like, "I don't know." And I said, "Okay."
Give it to someone else.
I take a bite and I'm like, "Well, it's cooked all the way through. I'm loving it so far. Like, you know, it's
hey,
going,
look, it's one of the 2 fire types in this region.
Hey, look, guys. No, James is platinum. They have 3 now.
Okay, good.
Hi, Twister. I'm sorry that you're
shiny
here.
Ponyta.
Oh my god, Ponyta is one of my favorite shinies of all time.
Look, somebody ages ago was like, "What if fire but like blue for aesthetic?" And from then on, it just works.
Since then,
said like similar thing when they lived with their grandma. She'd always hover and look very concerned whenever they're in the kitchen, which is like I also lived with my grandparents for about 3 months, and I cooked for them. Like I tried to at least like once or twice a week cook because I wanted to be like supporting, like helpful.
Yep.
And I was basically just working in the basement all the time, and I never saw them, so it was like my break. And I would like make some like something, and my nana literally couldn't be in the room because otherwise she would get stressed out. And she's like, "No, I need to relax. I can't even look at you. I'm gonna go over here and have a gin and tonic by myself."
I can't even look at you.
Zoe, what energy, like what kind of cursed vibes do you radiate when you are cooking that it makes your family need to like evacuate the room?
I don't know what it is, because I actually consider myself like a pretty good cook.
I feel like there's gotta be some like crazy, like you like curse a lot, or like there's like banging and like clanging.
I don't know, but my mom is one of those people in the kitchen that's like also like she won't use oven mitts, like she doesn't use oven mitts ever.
Yep.
So she'll just pull like hot things off of the cookie tray out of the oven.
Shit.
Dude, Isaac does that sometimes, and it scares me so much.
I get so stressed
I hate
out
it
about
so
that.
much, and she's like,
using your bare hands to pull out shit out of the oven.
Immediately turns and starts accusing Isaac.
The report.
He was like walking past and like heard his name and like looked at me and said, "You're the one who scalds your hands every time you cook for me, and it scares me."
All right, this is
my stepmom has a theory about this, and she's like a lot of like either women or people who are deemed to be women by society, let's say, have been taught to cook with the expectation that they will do it by themselves and not as an activity. Mm-hmm. So then when they develop their own method, so then when there's someone else who also has developed their own method in the kitchen at the same time, neither person can handle like giving up control. Yeah, that's her like theory. She told me this one day, and I was like, "This makes a lot of sense."
That's really
cooking is like such a big deal in my family.
Boys.
I'll have fun.
Good luck with hockey.
Good luck with the hockey.
But cooking is like a really big deal in my family. Like especially on my dad's side of the family. Because like I think every single one of my dad's family members, like immediate family members, think they're a master chef. Mm-hmm. And act like it. But it's just like so funny because they're weirdly like competitive about it in a like sort of like snooty like posturing way.
Yep.
And it's like kind of super obnoxious, but one of my favorite like memories is like because like two of the three of them, like of my dad and his siblings, two of them have actually done like have done cooking like professionally in some capacity. Like my aunt had a cooking business, like a catering business, and my dad is now doing he's like his friend runs a production company and is like hiring my dad to be like talent to like do cooking tutorial videos.
It makes sense that Julian is a horse.
Julian, welcome to the team. The Ponyta.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to draw that.
Congratulations on your podcast.
How the hell am I gonna draw a horse?
But congrats.
But I remember it was the last
Lonely
Christmas
nature.
I had with my family, like in person, and I remember my Aunt Sarah being like super uppity about dinner and like talking about how she'd been slaving away at it all day and like had this giant roast and it was this whole thing. And I sit down and I start eating and she had these like Hasselbacked like potato, like they were Hasselbacked scallop potatoes.
What?
Yeah, it didn't work. It didn't.
Don't do that. I hate
potatoes were raw. Like
yeah, no shit. Raw potatoes are like roasted potatoes, and usually scalloped potatoes like they do go in the oven, but you cook them first.
Oh, yeah. By the way, humanness also evolved into a Luxray.
Ooh.
I would use different types of potatoes for those two recipes. Like you don't use the same type of potato.
Yeah,
they're different. They're different. I'm so mad.
Fully remember like sitting there and my like one cousin looking at me and giving me this sort of like sideways look. I'm like, I'm not eating the potatoes either. Don't worry. Yeah. It was like so bad, and I honestly felt like such a level of like smugness because like my aunt's like she's like the one who I refer to. She gave me a bag when I was a kid, and I refer to it as the homophobic aunt bag. So I feel like that summarizes her personality
I
pretty
can
well.
kind of imagine what it is.
It's like, yeah, like she's the one who like tried really really hard to like convince me that I was cis when I was like 10 by like taking me to a spa and like beauty salon, and while there I managed to get the barber to give me like as close to a buzz cut as possible.
Nice.
So
Iconic for that barber though.
Oh yeah, it was great. My aunt was so angry. But like, hey, it was my birthday. I mean,
Yeah.
it's so weird. Like, we have the same birthday.
Also, if this is out of line, I mean it's your aunt, but like I don't care for this person. They suck with this story.
Oh no, she sucks. Yeah. She's like not a nice person.
She sounds like someone that would suck up scalloped potatoes. The most unfuckable recipe of all time. It's like the most like, delicious thing. It's potatoes. How do you fuck that up?
Literally, like she was trying to do too much shit. Like that's the fucking because like my dad was on a cooking show actually. Like on like what's it called? Food Network Canada.
Andy, sorry to interject, but like I feel like your dad sounds almost impossible sometimes.
Yeah, he does a lot of shit.
Like an unreal person.
Yeah. My dad is a motivational speaker. He started a summer camp. He
was on a cooking show.
He was on a cooking show. He went out the first round because he decided he like tried. He did. It was like the sort of brief for the challenge was cook your like staple dish, and like my father's staple dish that like he literally will never shut up about. He talks about it fucking constantly. Is his fucking mashed potatoes. He thinks his mashed potatoes are a gift to God. So when he is on this national like this reality TV like cooking competition, what does he make? Mashed potatoes.
Oh.
He does not make his mashed potatoes. He makes some random fusing cuisine shit of like fusing like I think he fused like some sort of pesto thing with like it was like awful. And I was like, Father, you have literally one meal you describe to literally you call it your signature potatoes. Why didn't you make your mashed potatoes?
It's just like he's like, oh, we're gonna make this is my signature dish, and you're sitting around, it's like, yeah, he's going to talk about his mashed potatoes again. Anyway, this is an Asian fusion
also
dish.
Okay. I wanted to make a joke. I wanted to make a joke earlier. I want to be so clear that I know that this is not what you're saying, Zoe. But you know the Community bit where she's like, I can excuse racism, but I draw the line at like, getting the date wrong. I expected to hear you go like
the blatant transphobia,
but I can with the potatoes. I can never excuse. Like, I know that's not what you're saying, but like, it's just.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. It did come off that way.
No, it didn't even come off that way. It just was like I just couldn't help but think of it.
I think that's fucking hilarious. You're totally good. But yeah, no, my dad's like...
your dad and my stepdad have the same vibe, but in opposite directions. Because my stepdad is one of those people who sounds like he couldn't be real, but then you meet him and you're like, I understand why. I understand.
Yeah,
I get it.
He has like his like fact about himself. Like he put this on his like at his workplace. They all had to do like little bios of all the people. Like he works for the government.
Yeah.
It's like basically his LinkedIn bio that he had to do, and he showed it to me. It's a picture of him on his boat with his dog. He says that his favorite things to do when he's not at work is go on his boat and be with his dog.
Okay.
Which makes sense. And his fun fact about himself is that he's almost died 47 times.
47?
If you this is Eric has met this person now, and so has Maddie. This is like 100% true. If you grill him on this, he knows all the time. Like he'll tell you. Because like this is time number 8. I was struck by lightning, and you're like,
oh my god, that's incredible.
Okay.
This is
unkillable.
All of my dad's stories about him in high school are just my dad was that like prankster protagonist on like an awful high school coming of age movie. Which is basically also just stories of how he managed to get away with murder and other people just took the fall for him. over and over
I
again.
love that.
That's amazing.
We talk about this all. We talk about this all the time. Where I'm like, Dad, I think you were an evil mastermind, like growing up.
I think the only like really crazy story, admittedly this one is a little whack, but like the only crazy story that my dad has is once in like, I want to say it was like sometime in the, we got an Umbreon, folks.
We do.
Evil M is an Umbreon. It's sometime in like the late 70s, I want to say. Or maybe the early 70s, I can't remember. But my dad, on like an acid trip, took his dad's credit card, booked a flight to Texas.
Okay.
Sobered up on the flight. Realized that like the credit card was reported stolen, so he couldn't fly back. Obviously, he's gotten like there's no cell phone, right?
Yeah.
Like he's just in Texas. No one knows he's there. And he found a guy selling a Harley Davidson motorcycle and drove it back to Canada.
Oh.
And I just like it's just the most
God.
wild story. I'm like, dude, you can't do that kind of shit today. I don't know how, but you would die.
Jem said to the chat, when my dad was
love
forced
that.
to fight in the Vietnam War, he replaced gunpowder in his bullets with cocaine and sold it to other soldiers. What a guy. That's insane.
God. That's so baller.
It is very baller.
Speaking of like the guy that my grandpa, that my dad's dad, the guy he stole a credit card from in this story, he was the captain of the Canadian Coast Guard for like 15 years or something. And when I was like 8 years old, he was like, Dylan, if you ever end up in a job where you're carrying a weapon, I would personally recommend keeping no bullets in the chamber, so if someone takes the gun from you, you know you have 2 shots before he gets you. And I was like an 8-year-old being like, okay,
that's insane.
I'll remember that. And I did remember that, but you know, it's
How could you forget that?
it's
your grandfather being like,
right?
Don't load your gun if you're gonna have a weapon, so you know you've got time. Like, Jesus.
I'm just like, understood, sir. Roger that.
I know on my mom's side, my great grandfather, because like the Frasers were what's it called? Miners, like up in like the Sudbury area.
They were children? Sorry.
They worked in the nickel mines.
Yep. I had to. I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But my grandpa was like, I think he was like the foreman or something, but he was like the guy who like knew literally, I think he might have been like in charge of the union or something like that, but like he knew like literally every single legal code there was related to like legal like shit with mining, and like be called out to like court to testify on behalf of like toxic torts with like mining shit, because he was like the expert.
That's wild.
That's
and like
so interesting.
And like if his like, I think he was actually, as I'm like remembering the story, I think he was just like a worker, but like just was like knew his shit, and like you didn't fuck with him. Like if he was on shift and his bosses tried to make the guys do shit that was like super dangerous, he would like walk out, and then the whole thing would come to a halt.
That's wild.
Yeah. So my great grandpa Fraser was a badass miner guy who was ripped as shit because rocks are heavy.
Yeah.
True.
Meryl! True fact.
Yeah.
I love Meryl.
Alrighty.
Oh no, the sky!
I was gonna say it's random sky.
Let me. Oh, dear friend of the stream and familial member to me, Hannah.
Yay!
The Meryl. If it has huge power, we'll think about it. If it doesn't, that thing lives in the box for the rest of its life. It will never see the light of day again.
That's fair. I used Azumarill a lot, actually.
I've used huge power Azumarill a ton. I've used non-huge power Azumarill none.
I never paid attention to the ability in my Emerald play.
There you go.
I just knew at one point I looked up and I had 6 water types on my team and was like, how did this happen?
Well, I mean, I can tell you how.
Yeah. Well, okay. I had. What did I have? I had.
Huge power. All right, we'll think about it.
I love every time you're like, oh, dear friend of the stream, go in the box forever.
Dear friend of the stream, unless someone dies, you don't exist.
Naughty friends go in the Pokemon box to atone for their crime. I'm somewhat over that like massive streamer that every time a Pokemon died, he just banned the user from the chat.
Incredible power play.
Good.
That's so insane to me.
You can watch the whole. It's all on YouTube, the highlights anyway, and it's very funny seeing someone be like, "This is all I've got. Please don't ban me," and he's just like, "Goodbye." And it's the funniest thing. Like he's like, "Then you shouldn't be a chatter." Hello,
Goodbye.
my boy.
Good day.
Man, I'm just like I'm like thinking of all the weird stories I have about my dad and the people my dad knows, because like motivational speakers are weird fucking people. But I just remembered this one guy that I knew as a kid, who's a speaker. His name's like it's like Scott Hamill or something, and he holds. I think he still holds it.
O's or like
A what?
stereo or no, never mind.
What?
I'm making a really, really like bad out of nowhere joke.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my brain was like, I don't know what's happening. No, but he is a basically like a daredevil guy, and I'm pretty sure he still holds the world record for highest suspended straitjacket escape.
What?
He escaped from a straitjacket hanging upside down, suspended between 2 hot air balloons.
I mean,
yeah.
really?
And-
Oh my god, we almost killed Zoe. Sorry.
Oh god.
Sorry, I almost had a heart attack.
Just 1 second.
That's how I feel.
Hi, Krogunk.
Another stunt he did was he went skydiving in a straitjacket, and the parachute was tossed out ahead of him. So they threw out the parachute, and then they threw him out in a straitjacket. He had to get out of the straitjacket, unlock himself, and
Is
then
this
get his
on film?
parachute.
Can I watch
What
this
the-
happen?
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's just like a thing he did. He also got 3rd-degree burns from juggling Roman candles once, because he caught the wrong end.
And they threw him out of a plane with no parachute attached to him?
No, he was like in a straitjacket, and they threw the parachute first, and then they threw him out, and then he got out of the parachute, like out of the straitjacket, and then caught the parachute.
Unbelievable.
The thing that was honestly
That's
the most
so
dangerous
cool.
part about that jump was because they had miscalculated where his landing would be, and he ended up almost landing on a freeway.
Oh, I was just gonna say fucking gravity, dude.
The whole thing.
The straitjacket.
Because he had gotten his what's it called, parachute on, but like they were like there was a freeway in the way, and he had to like try and make sure he aimed away from it so he didn't fucking get smushed by an 18-wheeler.
Unbelievable.
He's still alive, and he's super fine. He's honestly like one of the nicest guys I've met. He's a very cool person.
Crazy.
He's like one of the only motivational speakers I've met that I actually like. So that tells you something about motivational speakers.
This tells you about millennial brain rot. I thought you were waiting to say something else. I thought the like was a rejoinder in that sentence. Like
Yeah,
you were gonna
no.
say, well, they got 6 Pokemon. What?
Holy
No,
shit.
you're not allowed. All right, hold on. This is a stealth rock match. Hold on. This is a. Are we gonna lose a Pokemon? Okay, hold on.
This is almost gonna be really bad.
Hold up. This is some fun.
Everybody in the chat's really stressed, and maybe I just haven't been paying attention. Is it about the skydiving?
It's
or
about
is
the
it about the poke? Okay.
It's definitely. Oh, I mean, I think it's about this guy.
I
I'm
think
pretty
it was
sure.
a skydiving I was populating as I was telling the story of the guy
Get
getting
good
thrown out of
drain
the
on
plane.
your Roselia. Try harder, dude. Get out of here.
But yeah, he was a cool guy.
Yes, it's about the skydiving for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, I watched him juggle, like machetes. I've watched him
What
juggle, like, axes. I think he juggled chainsaws once.
Chainsaws?
Yeah. Like, you can't juggling requires more than one. If you're just tossing a chainsaw, that's tossing a chainsaw.
It wasn't the pluralization that I was concerned about. It was the chainsaw.
Okay. That's fair. yeah, no, he's
that's crazy.
A wild guy.
Yeah,
and he's like really good. Like watching him get out of straitjackets is both like fascinating and terrifying.
Does he have to do the dislocate the shoulder thing?
I was gonna say he can just like automatically dislocate his shoulders to like. It's like
if you do it enough times, you can. But like, oh my god.
Oh
yeah. Right? Like that's my take as well.
Speaking as someone who's dislocated ribs, it hurts like crazy. So I can only imagine doing that. And then like doing that while falling is terrifying.
Yeah.
Like, he was like.
I've also seen that video with the kid with the firework tube.
Oh, he's doing poses and then he shoots it at the camera.
Perfectly cut screams.
I love perfectly cut screams. I live for perfectly cut screams.
Every once in a while, they just post like such a that I just like watch it over and over.
Ooh, level 30 slime retro. Let's
go. Moving up in the world.
I'm just talented.
I would agree.
You really are.
I don't know what it was, but I posted something on Instagram the other day, and I couldn't think of the caption. The only thing I could think of is "Pussy talented, she do cartwheel."
Oh my god.
And I just can't stop saying that now.
I remember seeing you.
I don't remember what that's from,
but I love it.
It's from a song, but I don't remember which one. I don't know.
That's fair.
I'm
gonna make a guess that it's like Doja Cat or something.
That's fair.
I'm at the point now where I'll reblog something on Tumblr being like, man, I hope Andy and Zoe see this.
Literally, I'll like.
Okay, I have a complaint about that actually. You just reminded me of something. I put something in the Discord. No one responded to it or said anything or like put an emoji or anything. And then like an hour later, James reblogged it from a different person on Tumblr.
No.
And I was like, how could you do this?
Hold on.
I can explain.
What did you? Which Discord? Which?
It's called I don't pay attention. That's it.
Was it when you posted? Was it the Moss? Question mark.
No. It was like the new like Doc Ock from the Sam Raimi.
Oh yeah.
And then the new one, and then it was like a list of things that people had said like underneath, like in the tags.
Okay.
And it was all like where his tits. Take your shirt back off. Like,
yeah, people are mad that we don't get to see Doc Ock's tits in the movie.
I have terrible news.
Disney made him cover his titties.
I literally thought that like I couldn't tell if that was like in jest or if that was like people really actually mad.
It's hard to tell.
I don't know. I can't tell either. I thought it was in jest, but who knows?
I was genuinely not sure.
Most of the time, I feel like those types of are in jest.
Okay,
God.
I'm a little bit worried about this drift blim because they have aftermath as an. Oh my god! And we got a rollout going on.
Well, this is a sticky fight.
I'm telling you. We have to kill the drift blim.
Yeah.
He pointed at the cameraman on purpose.
I think what we're gonna do though is we're gonna go switch back into Riley.
Kid is such a brat. Oh my god. Fucking incredible. Thank you for this gift.
Sorry. Back to the very important battle that's happening.
I knew it was going to be the Willem Dafoe doing a scene in the Doc Ock's arms. Eric, I knew you would love that. I should have sent that to you. I saw it a couple days ago. Andy's on the uprise.
So I know what happened was I guess I missed a bunch of posts in the meme chat because the first image I remember seeing is God knew I would be too powerful. I had an spam, which very good. And then like I guess I just didn't scroll back up because yeah.
Likely excuse.
Understandable. I'm still laughing at the image that says "Welcome to Silent Hill," but Silent Hill is pasted over with the Spirit Halloween sign.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay, the Ace Trainer double battle I was not expecting.
I think it was. Oh yeah, it was 5th gen where I saw people being like hype about Ace trainers because their color palette looks like it's based off the Ace Pride flag.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh.
Hello, Starpiece. So we have a new addition to the team in this city as well. We're gonna grab the Porygon. For
good old Porygon.
sure, because in this game, trait evolutions are taken out, so we can just level them up once with the item, the upgrade, and it will evolve into Porygon 2. Is this it? You see this Pokemon? Yeah. Okay, I can't grab it yet because I don't have a slot on the team. Very likely going to be an important part of the equation.
I mean, Porygon Z is just drunk.
It's very good. Here, just put Gem down for a second. Gem, just hang out for a sec. Just hang out. You're just for a second, for like a minute. This is your time to shine. This is the gym where you might die. Frankly.
Your time to possibly be murdered.
I'm gonna be straight up.
It's your time.
You're in danger in this one. Gee, thanks. Oh, look, choose one. Do you want the box forever, or do you want potential death? Also, please welcome wholeheartedly good friend of the stream, Noble Naira.
Noble Naira's
Yay!
back.
Hello.
Welcome
Noble
to being
Naira.
a Porygon.
Beautiful.
Truly,
I would like to say,
truly,
in
by the
defense
way.
of Gem, I think you should give them a hero's death. I think this is how Gem wants to go out, falling down on their own spear, and the fact that you are not allowing them the warrior's death. They are Ajax, and you are condemning them to growing old.
Gem in the chat.
I tripped out for a second. I forgot Ajax is like a figure in history because that's the name of one of my D&D characters. I was like, wait, what?
Isn't it also placed in Ontario?
It is. I saw a marketing company use Nemocine for something, and I was like, hey, wait a minute.
Also, I will say,
no.
this is one of my favorite parts about this being Naira. Truly non-binary Pokemon, no gender.
No gender.
Yeah.
No gender.
Beautiful.
Congratulations, Em.
Congratulations on eliminating gender.
I should not have taken a drink before you did the talked about Nemocine or Nemocine that way, because I literally just did a spit take.
Take that.
Oh my god.
I have a degree, in that, and I don't know how it's pronounced. Like, I couldn't. No, I looked it up. I've seen it multiple ways.
Just you saying I have a degree in that. Funniest shit I've ever heard.
The word for classical studies.
It's funniest shit I've ever heard. I have a degree in that.
The thing that we're talking about.
It like half sounds like someone pretending they have a degree.
Oh, does that have 69 HP?
Man, I'm so glad I know all of you.
Jiggling!
Also, Andy, I'm extremely sorry. If you want, you can just do Naira as a Porygon 2, because it's going to be a Porygon 2 in like 5 minutes. Not even.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna, honestly, my skills are low right now, so I'm gonna do the drawings
Yeah.
on a rewatch and probably do them tomorrow or
No
something.
problem. No problem at all.
Man, Luxray just sweeps now, huh?
Yeah, Luxray's good again. The only downside to Luxray is it's still only no spark for an electric type move.
Oof.
Yeah.
There's gotta be a Shockwave TM around here somewhere.
You know, I will use Magnet, right? Oh my god!
Oh no!
You killed? Wait, who did you kill?
Just
Look away
died.
for 1 second.
M exploded. I leveled up though.
Graveler, you self-destruct, and them died.
Oh.
You know what? They were saying that you could just use the name Naira next time, so this is an opportunity for that.
Always look on my
bright side of life.
Hey, Dylan, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, God.
Wow. Does this count as bury your gaze? Can we?
They like bury your face.
I'm so glad that hit. Thank you. If you had laughed at that, I would have left the room.
Bury your this.
Very good.
We gotta stop.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh.
I have been talking about getting the Porygon
For so long.
all stream for 2 hours and 26 minutes. I have been thinking about when we get to Veilstone. Are we gonna get the Porygon? What's the Porygon gonna do? How do we get the Dubious Disc to get it to Porygon Z? How do we? I think I'm actually just going to quit Pokemon forever. Actually,
No.
That was
Wait.
devastating.
I am so sad.
Look. Think about it this way. It was not going to help you against Melee in any way.
I hate to tell you this, but you're right. But it doesn't. It does not. I gotta push you. Oh boy.
All right, Jem's back in.
Can I get some? Can I get
Here we
some?
are.
Can I get some salutes in the chat for our brave soldier, Noble Naira? You survived one battle. 2021 to
Well-
2021.
Really? You had a noble.
Oh my god, I can't do it. I kept putting in the wrong things. There we go, Jesus.
Little 07, little F, little Despaciti, Alexa.
So,
Truly, Naira was very gentle. Likes to
What is your
run.
request?
Likes bitter food. Well, I got a bitter. I got some bitter food for you right here. A little bitter truth.
And
This is
actually,
a
And it's
bitter
called
food.
Gravelers all know
Actually,
self-destruct
you
and
just
they
have-
always hit it
you
first
just-
turn.
actually, Andy, you just have to draw a tombstone for Naira.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, Naira, just draw like Porygon rubble. I will do that just for you, Em.
Despacito, Pokemon. Good. Jem's back, baby.
back.
I'm
Back
back,
again.
baby.
Double Naira, I
And
miss you so
my
much.
truest and sincerest condolences. I
was
don't even have
so
words.
devastating.
Do you know what the fucked up part about that was?
What?
Other than M dying, like there's another aspect to that.
Oh.
We also
Oh, that
lost
was your
our
on the
encounter.
route, wasn't it?
That was
Yeah.
our encounter for the route.
Oh.
Wow.
You can't
Hey,
touch
hey,
me.
hey, Dylan, if you walked out into a random field and your front Pokemon got hit in the back of the head with a rock, would that be fucked up or what?
Yeah, they'd be pretty fucked up. They'd be pretty fucked up, I think. I think in general, I would say that would be fucked up.
Okay.
Man.
What a shame.
Yeah, that's
So
unfortunate.
devastating.
I don't want my Pokemon to get a massage, actually. I don't think the team was there for M. I don't think they deserve it. Oh god, don't you dare fight me, sir. Pokédex, keep it up. Okay, thanks. Hi, Crasher Wake. You fucking...
Ah, wait!
You asshole.
I love you.
I think Emma has a point that I think you are minimizing their death a little bit by bemoaning the fact that you did get to catch a second Geodude. Wait,
It's a
that was a
Geodude.
Geodude, right?
We have a
That's
Geodude.
Clause.
It was a graveler.
No. Dude's
Oh,
Claws
man.
is the
I
line.
thought it was a Geodude.
The line is the clause?
Yeah.
Okay. Carry on.
The line
Understand.
is how we've been playing it. Like Staravia hasn't counted for us,
Okay.
or even when we had Starly, stuff like that. Like it's okay. Here's the problem though. I don't want to go in the field. I'm in mortal
Yeah.
peril.
Can you or can you not catch another Pokemon?
It's called Andy.
You're right,
Me?
actually. That's a great point. Andy, you're the secret.
Andy's immune to explosion.
Oh,
Andy cannot be
cool.
exploded because Andy already was in another life.
yeah. Honestly,
Oh,
that
this
sounds
man.
right.
I forgot about this guy.
Okay, you say that. I have deadass had dreams about like being a field medic in like a war and being blown up by a grenade.
As a
Oh.
Geodude.
Oh
You
no,
should watch
not
Smash.
yeah.
Can Geodude
I-
learn self-destruct at level 23?
That's a
If
different
it's
game.
like anything else, it probably learns it before graveling.
Okay. 1 second. I need to check.
You have
I
like,
didn't
are you
find
allowed
it.
to use repel?
Pardon
Like,
me?
Can you use repel?
Yeah,
use repel?
I can use repels. It learns self-destruct at level 18. Are you insane?
Oh God.
These
Should
rocks
you run
just want to
away?
die. They have a death wish.
Okay, so let me think. The only move it could use, I think, that could affect Andy is rock throw.
Okay.
I'm worried that would instantly kill Andy. So I'm gonna run.
Don't throw rocks at me.
We're gonna get Andy up to a haunter, and then we'll do what we do.
It is established that I am very susceptible to things hitting me in the head.
It's true.
So,
Like Guinea Mom.
I do have
you.
a human weakness to things impacting me that are hard.
You have an Achilles head.
I have an Achilles head.
You know,
You have a soft
honestly,
head like a
don't
baby.
feel too bad.
I
Most do.
do.
Most do.
Dude, my dome is like squishy
A
and
common problem.
malleable.
Mine is a rock. I have a very thick skull.
I just it's
If
just
only there
scrambled
was a
eggs up
weakness
there,
that we
man.
all knew about James. If there was something that James could have like injected or something.
Yeah, unfortunate.
If only there was some kind of substance that was the key to all of this.
James.
If it makes you feel better, James, my weakness is standing up too fast.
True.
Or sometimes if I go in a room that's slightly too hot or too cold.
I'm
am I-
famous for bragging about leaving behind in a zombie apocalypse, so this is fine.
Dude, I have so
At
many
least for 3
freaking
minutes
like.
that we're talking about skull hardness.
I mean, like some of my fucking like weakness, like in addition to my Achilles head, I also like have fucking like. If I don't sleep enough, my brain starts short circuiting.
Oh yeah.
True, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's a
I
fun
don't know how,
weekend.
but I somehow managed to forget about that.
I mean, it's
Jesus.
okay.
James' weakness is getting him to consume bad media by telling him there's related to TRPG. I mean, yes, but hey.
That's true.
Fact, says Chris. Welcome.
Yeah, I think I've told the story, but I did read all of Homestuck during quarantine because someone said there was a Homestuck RPG.
Oh my god,
So-
I forgot
That someone
you
was
wrote-
Gem.
Do it without Flash.
The website's still up, and for a lot of the Flash stuff, they just have YouTube videos now.
Oh,
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Yeah, like the interactive stuff's some of the interactive stuff still works, surprisingly. But some of it doesn't, and that's kind of sad. But also, like,
I feel like there's an archive someone's made of
Yeah.
like the full interactive like Flash version. of
plus there's also
Homestuck.
Homestuck 2 that's still happening. But
Yeah.
that's a lot slower to come out because it's being made kind of by fans. So,
right.
Man, I have a very complicated relationship with Homestuck.
most people do. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Every time someone tries to explain it to me, I'm like, there is no possible way that I could understand this, and that's saying a lot based off of my taste.
It's a Spy Kids 3, but there's aliens involved.
That makes it make sense.
There we go.
I love
We love interpreter James.
Homestuck, just leave, idiot. Yeah, that's that. I always think about all those posts where someone's like, "Man, why are we all obsessed with pirates?" And it's just like someone trying to stutter out someone's name, and it's like, "I'm sorry, do you want to share this with the class?"
Oh god. I know.
I'm really proud of Gem for the power that they have over you, apparently.
Yeah, Gem literally shot me and left me to die in a pile of Flash animation. So
God.
like, you know.
I appreciate that.
I dated someone in first year who was like terminally obsessed with Homestuck in like
Oof.
the worst way.
Terminally.
Like I say this I wish I was lying, but they honest to God once like made me dress up as little Cal to go to the grocery
boy.
store.
Oof. Oof.
And like
Oh boy.
as a little fit
What
if
did
I
you
didn't
say? What is?
Oof.
Little Cal, the weird like
The weird fucking
marionette
puppet.
thing.
It's a weird puppet.
Yeah, I was forced to dress up like that to go to the grocery store.
I hate that for you so
yeah.
much.
Yeah, it
So-
was awful.
So the conclusion is like anything, if you make it your only personality trait, it becomes a big problem.
Yeah. Yeah, Jem, it was
I don't think
rough.
that's true because because my only personality trait is that I really like saw movies. And
oh no, when you do it, you're fine, Zoe.
I drank an entire bottle of wine by myself the other day, and then I was looking through my phone, and I recorded a 20-minute video just to myself where I talked about the Saw movie because I really wanted to talk about them, and there's no one to talk to.
That's
and
fucking
I did also
incredible.
I did also post a on Tumblr where let me find it.
Right.
Oh my god, I think I know exactly the post you saw because it made me laugh so fucking hard.
Yeah, what level does Ghastly evolve at?
It was like bad, but
25?
It's gross when cis men gatekeep the horror genre, but it's different when I do it because I'm cute.
Yeah. Eric.
You're right, and you should say it.
Eric saying, yeah, making a thing an entire part of your personality can be tough. Anyways, anyone read The Wheel of Time?
Oh my goodness.
That's me with like the 3 D&D campaigns I'm in right now. It's just like that's
honestly, I feel extremely valid in that there's never been a single shonen anime from premiering around the time of 1997 that's ever consumed any aspect of my personality at all. So I feel really vindicated by this whole conversation because I've definitely never been like just full on into a show that is generally described as like mediocre and long. So
hey, just unrelated. This is a picture of an anime girl with pink hair. Thoughts?
Sakura Haruno deserved better, probably.
You're like, that's weird. I don't have any thoughts about that.
That's weird. I actually don't know who that could be. But if it was by chance just someone who is like named Sakura Haruno, I would think that she probably deserved a better writer, to be honest.
See, I have a flicking switch of personality, and it's called if you hit the Digimon button, go back to Digimon from whatever I was in at the time.
You also have that with Mega Man.
I also have that with Mega Man and Sonic. Wow.
How many shonen anime have you consumed? One? Buddy, I have consumed
Peace?
A piece? Oh! You got me.
That was a good setup. You got you so good.
You got me. I have consumed
I can hear Manic giggling from the other room.
I can hear Manic giggling.
Yeah.
The frantic laughter of pleased Eric.
The irony of this is it's like I have one personality trait. Anyway, here's me doing my master's in theology. It's like, do you ever talk about that? No.
No.
Unless it's funny.
In which case, I'll do a PowerPoint presentation.
That thing is still my masterpiece. You need to understand.
So, by the way, James, your master's knowledge that you provided for me for D&D stuff has been paying high
Andy,
dividends.
good news.
I appreciate your knowledge.
Good news. You've evolved.
Hey, Hunter!
Oh my god, yes. My true form. I love Haunter. I just love his weird little hands.
I know.
Dude, unironically, I like taught myself to do the Vulcan salute thing when I was a kid, but then I would just like walk around and pretend I just had like a little like 3 claw fingers because I thought that was more fun. Nice. I didn't want so many digits. I just wanted 3, so I just walk around like that.
I just like that.
You have great news about fingers. Removable.
I hate that you just said that. Saw changed you.
Andy, that's the neurodivergent.
If I commit, I can break them off.
Don't do this.
Commit to the bit. Do you think about the fact that apparently the like strength of human finger bones is the same as a baby carrot? Because I think about that.
Dude,
I've heard that.
I said that.
I don't believe.
Constantly.
I do not believe that at all.
I don't believe that either. But it's perfectly like the same thing with like that thing that if you put a light bulb in your mouth, it's the shape like of it. It can go in really easily, but it can't come back out.
Yeah.
I think about that constantly. I'm like, please don't put a light bulb in your mouth. Please don't put a
light
bulb in your mouth.
Personally, I think every time I've heard someone describe that like phenomenon with the baby carrots, I'm like, actually, you're a liar, because I don't believe it at all.
I cannot believe that this is true.
I feel like if I tried,
my brother broke his pinky
Oh my god!
finger
I just had an anxiety attack,
like
even though we
it
just did
like
that to prevent it.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I literally just gasped so loud.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Did you almost die?
And
No.
he can't into McGrath moves because he has levitate.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's a little scary. We're gonna leave. Get out of this cave.
That cave might only be GOG.
It might just be. You're right. It could
you
just
have to
be
go through
cheating.
that cave?
No.
So that cave gets bigger as the game goes on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because that's the Ruin Maniac guy. And
Yeah.
he just like keeps digging a tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if anything changes, but I think you get something at the end of this. I don't remember.
That
Have you
makes sense.
considered not digging a tunnel?
Dig a tunnel. Dig.
Just you, dude. What are the chance? I don't know if you saw this already. Sorry if you did. But Jem said, Andy, that's the neurodivergent hands.
Yeah, it is. That
Okay.
and like keeping your hands up in a
Go
little
away.
like T-Rex pose.
Go.
Hey,
Get out of here! Stop!
that's our artifact.
Stop! Oh!
Corn!
I like this
love Red
Pokemon a
That's
lot.
a good mon.
He's
I
a
like this Pokemon a lot.
stapler.
No,
Okay.
that's a Duraludon. Duraludon's
He's
Just-
a staple remover.
Just try it one time.
he is a staple.
One
He's
time.
a good egg.
It's gonna work.
I just want
Right.
Okay, I understand.
As the only rhinoceros Pokemon I respected.
I respect him so much.
Munch.
Oh my
Don't die.
gosh.
Ooh.
My man's not
Stop.
very defensive, apparently. Well, I mean, we're 9 levels higher.
I was gonna say you are very strong.
We're very strong. It's gonna
Like,
work.
I'm pretty sure if you Mega Drain to be dying.
Oh yeah, no doubt. It's 4 times. Like, there's not even a chance.
Hey!
Okay.
Rhyhorn acquired.
This is a fun one. Another good friend of the stream, believe it or not.
Oh.
A dear friend. This is going to be Cerberus. This is
Hey!
Emmanuel, Manny.
nice.
For those that know, you know.
So you're gonna throw him in front of a GOD, right?
No, Cerberus is not it.
Cerebell.
Cerberus. There we go. Manny. I think Manny would enjoy that.
Yeah. Rhyhorn's a cool Pokemon.
I mean, we can get Rhyperior.
Ooh.
Like, definitely.
I gotta admit, of the like 3 like Gen 1 updates, Rhyperior is definitely the
Rhyperior is super sexy. I struggle with it and Electivire quite a bit.
Okay. I was worried you were gonna say Magmortar because I
No.
love Magmortar.
No, Magmortar is a bad design. I love Magmortar, but it's a
Wait,
bad
what?
design. Nope.
What?
I'm sorry. I hate Magmortar.
Boo.
I hate Magmortar, dude.
Boo.
How are you gonna boo me when you
Don't
were
go
like,
loud.
isn't Eevee the worst Pokemon ever, and you're gonna defend Magmortar?
Hey, my opinions.
You're right, but you're booing me over my opinions, not in your opinions.
Okay, counterpoint. Remember how we talked about taping a gun to Eevee earlier?
I mean, that's still sick.
Magmortar's hands turned into guns.
No, I mean, I understand, but it's just not the same. Oh my god, why you gotta Endeavor, dude? What is with every Pokemon being deadly in this game?
It's almost like you're playing a difficulty mode that makes everything a lot more difficult.
Oh,
Almost like this game is not designed for you to stop using Pokemon when they faint one.
Yeah.
whose idea
and to
was
not
this?
Continue catching them.
My
There's
heart
a-
rate's through the roof.
There's a roguelike that's like an early access or something that came out recently that's like built around the idea of an looked really interesting.
I'm looking through my phone videos right now, and a big chunk. There's more. It was more than the 20 minutes, but there's a big
God.
chunk of video content on my phone of me just talking about one specific Saw 3 poster
Oh my
that
god.
exists. I was
That's
like
amazing.
trolling through like blogs from 2006. This is like, if you know about this, you know what I'm
Wow.
going to talk about, and if you don't, you're going to be like, this can't be real. I promise it's real. There's a specific type, like a specific run of prints for this one specific Saw 3 poster that does contain actual human blood.
I know about this only through your Tumblr.
So I like most of the shit to do with the series. I'm like, I'd buy this. I'd spend so much money on this. This is the one thing where like these are very valuable in the like fan community. Like people will spend a lot of money for this shit. I can't. It grosses me out so much. I think it's disgusting.
I'm glad we're in the same mental state there.
I think it's cool. But
I hate it.
like bones.
They put Tobin Bell, who plays Jigsaw, the original Jigsaw. There's been a few of them, but he's the original one, and he's in every movie because he's the best part of every movie. He gave a vial of his blood to be put into the red ink for his like cloak on this one poster. And I was reading
so
about
cool.
the guy from the marketing department who like did all the photos for the posters. Who did that? I don't really want it, Jem. I'm extremely germophobic. That's my line. I like gross shit, but not in real life. I can't with that.
I just don't see blood, and I'm like sick.
I want,
but the one time where that's not true is literally every time it's a movie.
I mean,
Yeah.
Or game.
I did see lots of blood in my lifetime.
Oh really?
Yeah, you see that it's your blood.
Were you like a soldier or something?
Like, I don't get grossed out. I've had a lot of blood taken.
So here's a slightly gross story.
Okay.
One time when I was at summer camp, I tested my blood sugar at the table as one does.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I hit like a vein or something.
Ooh.
Because it just sprayed.
Yeah.
And it hit like a salad that was on the table.
Right in the jugular.
And so before any kid could grab the salad or anything, I grabbed the salad and threw it onto my like tray to take to the kitchen because that's like how things work.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Hey, I need a new salad," and they're like, "Why?" And I'm like, "I kind of bled on this one."
They were like, "Got it."
Yeah, they just gave me a new salad. Thankfully, I knew one of the people in the kitchen at this point, but it was a very like, this is not what I expected. Anyway.
So about this poster, I must continue. This
Please.
is my life's passion. The guy, his name is, I'm gonna look up again the thing I was reading because this is important. Accuracy is important. Saw 3 poster. Great. Who's the photographer? Tell me who the photographer is. Oh my god, 300 pounds. Okay, I can't find the photographer's name. I search that much more. But anyway, no, his name's Tim Palin. Tim Palin, who's the like marketing guy for a lot of those movies, has amazing work by this man. Was apparently like talking to the printers, and he's like, I want it to be like really red. Like he's like, I want like blood red in this poster. And they were like, okay. He's like, what can we do to get it to be really red? And then just like in a flash of inspiration, he's like, can I use real blood? And apparently the exact words of the printer were, I mean, you can, but are you serious right now? And then he was like, in the interview, he's like, I was dead.
That's so fucking funny.
And then he asked Tobin Bell, can I have a vial of your blood for these posters? And Tobin Bell says, you can, but I want you to know that that's really weird. And then they sold them. They were like a special. They did a run of 1,000 prints of them. So there's like a very small amount of blood because there's a lot of them. But 1,000 posters. They were sold for $20 each, and then they auctioned the last one. It was signed by the cast and crew, and I think the money went to charity. So
nice.
There you go.
That's so cool.
It can't have stayed red though, right? Or I don't know how.
I mean, it was red ink that they mixed blood into.
Right.
I don't really know I think it's just a gimmick. I actually don't think that the blood could have done anything.
Yeah. I know. Like, I've learned a bit about this just based off of like the Satan shoes shit because I watched a lot of like legal commentary on that and like the amount of blood. Like, to make it, like, so they can, like, safely, like, ship it and stuff, they can't use that much blood. And so it's, like, maybe, like, a drop, and it's, like, negligible amounts that's, like, there's enough you can say it's there, but it's not enough to actually, like, be a health hazard.
I was gonna say, because if it's, like, even if it's only, like, 10 posters, it, like, that's a fuck ton of blood if it's a lot of blood.
That's true, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like...
So it was 1,000 posters, and it was like a single vial of blood.
Yeah, so there's like literally like a molecule.
Yeah,
like a drop.
Because I was gonna say, because like blood like dries like a gross rusty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the iron in your blood oxidizes.
Right. Well,
I love the fact that your blood rusts. That's why it's red.
I also think that like every time I'm brought into a conversation, it becomes a liability where I feel a little bit like we're playing like chicken with the
terms of service. I thought about it. I thought about it a little bit.
Dylan's like, no, but you can't.
I've thought about it a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. It's a calculated risk.
I will say, I'm gonna say this right now. If I am ever talking about stuff that like I should not be talking about on stream, just tell me and I will stop. Because I'm like,
if you ever hear me go
such like info dump zones, sometimes I just like lose.
If you ever hear me go, oh, actually TOS, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So
what does TO stand for?
Terms of service. Also,
Really?
I wanted to get this done before the end of the stream. Riley is evolving into a Torterra. Our starter, still hanging in there, still pulling up the team. Now is really going to be a huge part of it because I'm pretty sure we get Earthquake right now, right?
It should, I think.
Which is fucking crazy. Level 32 getting Earthquake. It's like one of the best moves in the game.
OM.
Evolving must be nice. I've heard that, yeah.
Aww.
Sorry, bud.
There will be an opportunity.
Torterra is still a brilliant.
Is there a reason to hang on to Bite?
Well, why do you need Razor Leaf?
It's a physical grass move, and it has a way more physical attack.
Okay, then why do you need Mega Drain?
It's good for outlasting some Pokemon.
Okay, yeah, get rid of Bite.
I think you should get rid of Bite.
I feel like it served its use.
You have a Luxray. Luxray will cover that.
Yeah, we have, and Gyarados.
That it's not like you're not required.
Especially now that we have Andy as like a actual ghost type Pokemon we can actually use.
Actual ghost type Codicil.
So Riley, our second actually, I think, final evolution for a third stage Pokemon. Yeah, because Humanist was first.
That's awesome.
All right. That being said, I do think now's probably a good time to end.
Alrighty.
Just because we're gonna be just grinding for a little bit more at the beginning of the next stream, but like, you know, we did pretty much. Look, here's the thing about a Nuzlocke, okay? Pokemon die, you gotta grind. You get it to a new gym, you gotta grind. Oh, you can't use that Pokemon the next gym, gotta grind. You know.
Yeah,
exactly. It's a final hour of respect for Noble Naira, the fallen Porygon. Hour of silence.
Yeah.
Hour of remembrance. We are at Zoe. Do you still have your death counter? Do you know how many deaths are at?
Oh fuck! What about that?
It's okay.
Oh no!
I can update you right now.
Let's go. So we were at 11 before.
So then we're at 13 now.
Because 2 people died, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Naira and who else died?
It was Naira and Bigsington.
I mean, so wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
We should actually be 12, right?
Wow. Yeah.
I must have been wrong last time because.
Yeah, because we had a full team. Was the only thing we lost in Rourke was we whited out. Like we lost everyone, and then we lost 4 in the third stream for this, or in the third stream, or I guess the second stream. Anyway, we lost 4 last stream, and then we lost 2 this stream.
Okay, so it's 12.
12.
Okay.
Damn it! Really, Porygon. Sorry, bud. All right. That's gonna be it for the stream tonight. But thank you guys for coming out. I had a blast. I don't know about you guys, but it was a good stream. Lots of conversation, which is always the mark of a good stream for me. When the conversation's flowing.
Part of the conversation.
Mm-hmm. Goodbye, good friends of the stream. Everyone here is a good friend of the stream. I'll tell you that much right now.
Good night.
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow because we're not streaming on Wednesday. So keep in mind, we're gonna be back tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
With more Pokemon Platinum. So tomorrow night, and that's about it. So have a good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye-bye.
Bye.